hello, and welcome back once again. Actually, hang on 2 seconds. I'm just going to check for some falling trees and storms. No, we're good. Hello, and welcome back once again to Doomed. Not so solo playthroughs through Arkham Horror, the card game, with a focus on roleplay and storytelling. I am joined today by the brave soldier himself. I am joined today by the Crosshair.
Hello.
Hello. Hi, Crosshair. Hey. Good to have you back on the show.
Thank you.
For folks watching on the VOD, may not be aware, there was a bit of drama here last week, as there often is on these streams. Crosshair and I were just about to go live with this scenario of Betrayal at the Mountains of Madness, the fan-made Arkham scenario that we're going to continue today, campaign rather, when there was a very surprising storm that burst through this part of the world where I live. Wildly enough, yeah, it went through two major urban centers and then missed Montreal entirely, but got where we live.
And got your tree.
And we got several trees. Yes, one of them more, devastating than others. We're good. All's well. It just, as Crosshair said to me later on, there's, if I may quote you, Crosshair, there's like a parallel universe where we did get to play because the power stayed on, but then I had a heart attack on stream because a tree fell on our house.
Yeah.
Yeah, which would have been terrible.
Great content, though.
Great content. Yes, I'm always chasing those TikTok views. Look, so we're continuing Dexter and Jenny through Betrayal at the Mountains of Madness. This is a little bonus. No, it's a makeup session to make up for last week. We're very excited. And we will still catch us tomorrow. If you're watching on the VOD, of course, you can jump down below. I've timestamped the beginning of the scenario proper, after the intro, after we've drawn our opening, or as we're drawing our opening hands. As always, if you are in the chat live, just let me know audio-wise, visual-wise, if everything's working. I'm on a new stream setup, but everything seems pretty good to me. We'll do a little recap. Crosshair, any words of wisdom as we kind of jump in and get to it?
I guess we'll try to wrap up faster than usual.
Yeah, I think I still love the I love the banter, and I really love the ability to talk sort of thematically, because that's the point, But yes, I think we'll also try to keep it chugging along, and the pun will become obvious momentarily. Just making sure I am available here on the... Yes, I'm still on the actual camera. Fantastic.
It's not like we get out, go away on random rants about stuff.
No. I mean, honestly, I don't think that ever happens.
No.
No. Last time on Doomed, Frostbound Cenotaph, Dexter and Jenny are accompanying our good friend William Dyer, the Vengeful Geologist, which is a great subtitle, by the way. He, along with us, along with a bunch of Miskatonic allies, people from the university, are venturing to Antarctica in the company of a 1930s Nazi archaeological crew and military crew. William Dyer is hoping to find and seal the City of the Ancients, the alien race that lives here in Antarctica, before they can be, opened to the world, exploited by evil, that sort of thing. Last time in Frostbound Cenotaph, Dexter and Jenny made it to the ex-German base beneath the snow in Antarctica, and what they found there was terrifying. I mean, they found it was dark and cold, but they could light lamps. There was, however, a shape changer that took the form of William Dyer. Although, if I recall correctly, Jenny sent him packing pretty hastily.
Yeah, I think so. Or somebody did.
Yeah, I seem to recall me being off on the other side of the map doing my own thing while Jenny was, fighting this monster. I might be wrong. But what they managed to find while they were there, I'll just refer to our notes here. In the BFE camp, we fought off the Changeling, but we discovered the location of the tunnel entrance. That's the entrance to the tunnel to, I believe, the City of the Ancients, or wherever it is that we're going. The City of the Elder Things, my apologies. And And that is where they are off to now. There's an interlude to read, and then there's a scenario to get into. I'm ready to do some reading as we decide how we want to approach the scenario when we get there. Does that work for you, Crosshair?
Yep.
Oh,
it
yeah.
seems to be another one of those ones.
Okay, another one of those ones. Interlude 4, The Impossible Pit. The coordinates of Falcon's tunnel site lie at a point where the ice shelf meets an unexplored mountain range, about 300 miles inland. What you find there is somewhat surprising, though. An immense semicircular pit or hole in the ice shelf, perhaps a mile across and as much as 600 feet deep, with sloping sides. To its southern side, the pit has revealed a rocky cliff face of dark, worn stone, at the base of which is what looks to all the world like a beach of white sands. The curving northern edge of the pit floor is open water, teeming with seals and penguins. Honestly, sounds pretty nice, if a bit odd. Where the beach meets the cliff face, in more or less the exact center, is a clearly artificial rectangular structure, looking somewhat like a gateway, with a dark opening leading into the mountainside. A few hundred yards before it, where the beach meets the water, stands a gigantic statue of a humanoid figure, apparently carved from black stone. Incongruously, the wreckage of a plane, a Junkers model similar to the very one you are flying, lies upside down on the beach near the statue. There's no sign of a crash, but even from this distance, you can clearly see that the body has started rusting. It must have been lying there for some time. Check the campaign log. If the investigators followed the Anna Elbe to the tunnel, we did not. We got there first, actually, because we did pretty well. So I'm going to skip that a little bit. The rocky beach doesn't look safe for a landing, so you put down on the snow west of the pit and hike over to it. As you approach the lip, you find that the sloped sides of the pit are still in the process of slowly melting. Scrambling and slipping down, the temperature rapidly increases until it is quite uncomfortable in your heavy winter gear. The beach is not white sand after all. A thick layer of something that strongly resembles damp, mushy ash lies over a bed of dark pebbles. As you hike towards the statue, the striation in the ash, where it hasn't been disturbed by the passage of penguins, tells of ice that had melted and ran down into the sea. The statue is humanoid, if not exactly human. It looks quite abstract, perhaps a symbolic representation of a human rather than a literal depiction of some monster. The mushy ash covers the pits and creases of the statue, giving the impression that it once covered it, but has since washed away. A sound from the water draws your attention. The seals and penguins are all rushing away towards the edges as something massive starts to rise from the pool. You take cover behind the statue's base and watch carefully as a huge metal vehicle of some kind pushes out of the water and partially up onto the rocks, looking bizarrely like a beached whale. The front of the submarine hinges open, and from within a strange procession emerges. At the front is one of the aliens, the five-pointed star of its head clearly visible in the bright sun. Behind it come humans pushing a sort of large cart that looks like a huge suit rack. There are two of these racks, each carrying maybe a dozen large hanging bags on their frames. Bringing up the rear are several more aliens, visibly smaller than the one at the front, although still towering over the humans. After the whole entourage leaves the ship, the front closes back up and it recedes back into the water again. The aliens advance up the beach, on the other side of the statue from you, towards the stone gateway. As they pass by, you can see that the bags hanging from the frames are human bodies, sealed by some bizarre process inside a shimmering material that clings tightly to their forms. The procession moves past you and passes under the great stone archway and into the blackness beyond. The seals and penguins cautiously move back to the water, and before long the pit is again filled with their raucous racket. You move carefully up to examine the dark stone archway. It looks ancient, and Dyer rushes over to examine it. As he does so, you check inside for threats, but you can see or hear no sign of the alien party. This is Cambrian slate, maybe 500 years old. From the architectural style, this was definitely created by the city builders around the height of their civilization. We're nearly 2,000 miles from where I explored. Is this another city from the same period? I remember there being what I thought was a settlement marked somewhere around here, but I got the impression it was underwater. Just as he finishes, a blast of hot air emerges from the tunnel entrance, continues for several minutes, and then fades. The cause of the pit around you is suddenly very evident. You don't see that you have any other option than to pursue the alien party into the dark. Advancing cautiously through the gateway, you find yourself in a huge tunnel that heads into the mountain. The walls and floor are clearly natural stone, although cut with great precision and smoothness and wet with moisture. The air itself is heavy, warm, and damp, and you're struck with the unnerving sensation that you're venturing into the mouth of some great serpent. Down the center of the tunnel, the floor is so heavily worn by foot traffic that a deep channel has formed with a trickle of water running down it. Inside it is completely black, and a few yards in from the entrance you must rely on flashlights to make your way forward. Further along the tunnel, the right wall opens into a tall room a few meters wide. It contains a collection of decorated spears and aboriginal garb. You're no expert, but they put you in mind of the peoples of the Pacific Islands, Tongan, Maori. The clothing looked like heavy coats or ponchos and have partly rotted in the damp air. As you emerge from the room, another blast of hot air fills the tunnel, accompanied by a distant howling or rumbling from up ahead. It's not actually painful. It is intensely uncomfortable, especially in your heavy furs, which you remove and tie carefully to the supply sled. It's a good 4 or 5 minutes before the air dies down and the tunnel is silent once more. Check the campaign log. If the investigators followed the Ana Elbe to the tunnel site, we did not, because we got there first. Finally, the tunnel opens out onto what resembles nothing so much as a wharf or train station platform. The edge of the wharf lies along the open side of another tunnel, this one larger, and with angled walls and ceilings. Lined up in the tunnel along the wharf's edge are several large platforms like huge, pentagonal stone flatbed train cars. Upon inspection, they appear to be suspended by nothing, floating silent and immobile. Looking down into the tunnel floor, you see odd items scattered there, all metal. Belt buckle, bullet casings, clear evidence of the Stygian animals from the base camp that absorb all organic matter into themselves but leave behind the material. This warm environment is perfect for beings that seem attracted to, even animated by, heat. Is this the resting place of the 26 men who came here from the Barsmeyer Falcon base? Okay, it's not that long. Oof, I should have summed that up. Oh well. It's good. It's flavor. It's flavor. Investigating the platforms, you discover that one is piled high with a cache of dull reddish crystals. Each is about fist size, but the heap towers higher than a yard, so there must be hundreds of them, identical in size and shape. Picking one up, you feel a sudden fatigue in your hand and immediately drop it. The fallen crystal is now glowing faintly from inside, a red light which is equal parts bright and horrible. Each platform has a sort of raised control cabinet like that on the bridge of a battleship. It is studded with indentations which are the exact size and shape of the reddish crystals. Retrieving a glowing one, and being careful not to touch it again with your bare hands, you insert it into the cabinet, which causes a very obvious lever to slide out. From the smaller tunnel leading outside, you hear the sound of human voices shouting in German, as well as the deep rumble of some kind of huge vehicle. If there are 2 or more investigators, one platform will not be large enough to transport all your companions, but you discover that the control cabinets fold over to create a sort of magnetic linking mechanism which somehow binds them together. Only the frontmost platform's cabinet can still be used, and by dismal happenstance, the cache of fuel crystals is at the rear of your makeshift train. You push the lever forwards, and the train begins to move, slowly at first, but faster and faster, until the stone walls are a blur. So, I've done this setup, but we'll have a look at it. Put one copy of Floating Platform into play for each investigator, so there are 2. The crystal cache goes on the leftmost, the control cabinet goes on the rightmost, and we begin play at the leftmost. Shuffle the encounter deck, blah blah blah, additional setup. William Dyer is now a survivor and he can be included, although I don't believe we chose to take him.
No.
Check the campaign log. If the investigators follow the Ana Elbe, nope. Otherwise, the aliens have quite a lead on you. Place 2 Doom on Agenda 1A. Well, that's great. That's great. Thanks so much, guys. I really thought we were doing a good job. The train. Locations in the scenario form a continuous train from left to right. Each location is connected to each adjacent location. This scenario makes heavy use of the new rival keyword detailed at the start of the campaign guide, so pay careful attention to which enemies attack each other. Remember that bosses deal extra damage to other bosses, even if the damage doesn't come from an attack, blah, 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 blah. We'll have to look at that, I think, later. Or rather, I think we're going to have to look at that, sooner rather than later, because if it's going to come up, it's going to come up.
Yeah, it was something like, in the enemy phase, they fight each other.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose that makes sense. Let's go ahead and save. Okay, so they've made it into this tunnel. They've mounted this strange train platform. The crystals power the train, and we can keep moving. Should we look at the locations and stuff first, or the... Yeah, and then we'll do agenda and act. There's 2 floating platforms, 3 shrouds, 0 clues. They're connected to each adjacent location. The crystal cache is an asset. Forced, when the round begins, so that's at the top of the mythos phase, place clues on attached location until it has 4 clues. When you acquire clues from any source, if you have more than 4 clues, discard clues in excess of 4. Okay, so you can't hoard clues.
Yeah,
but,
you can have 4.
Right, right. Yeah, exactly. You have a maximum of 4. And this place replenishes clues because the crystal cache keeps on giving.
Yeah.
And then the control cabinet is an asset on the next floating platform at the front. Limit 12 clues on this card. Free trigger, spend X clues to place it on this card. Which I think you have to do from the platform to which it's attached. That would make sense to me.
Yeah, I think so.
And then free trigger, discard 2 clues from this card, remove 1 doom from the agenda.
Which is always good.
I mean, it's incredible, yeah. I kind of wonder if that's the idea, right? Well, let's have a look. We're starting on 2 doom on agenda 1A, the way of things. Your train zooms through the alien tunnel at an incredible speed, perhaps 200 miles an hour? Faster than most aircraft. The walls flash past in a blur, but every hour or so it slows down automatically as you pass another station. You worry that anything lurking in the tunnel system could board the train as it does so. If you can keep up speed, perhaps you can catch up with the alien party ahead and rescue their captives. That means keeping the control cabinet stocked with the fuel crystals. So I think it kind of tells us that right away, which is good. Act 1A. Retail music. Behind you to the north, disconcerting musical noises come echoing up the tunnel towards you. Your thoughts turn to that plastic monstrosity that pursued you through the Boston subway, but then you recognize the tune. This is hilarious. Someone is playing Wagner's Ride of the Valkyries, and they are getting closer. Forced! When the place doom step of the mythos phase ends, spawn 1 clue on this card. Then, if there are 3 clues on this card, discard them and immediately advance. So, this act advances automatically after 3 clues go on it, which is
3 turns.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry. Having a look at
which I guess is good.
I think so, yeah. So I guess the game plan then is to keep shoveling crystals from one platform, move to the other, dump them all in the control cabinet, and then just try to take Doom off the agenda. We can probably have a bit of time to set up, right? Probably? Maybe?
Yeah. At least 3 turns.
The round begins... Okay, so the round only begins... Oh, this is annoying, though. The round only begins at the top of the mythos phase. No, I'm gonna... Okay. I'm thinking the round still begins, we just skip the first mythos phase. So I think there should be clues on the floating platform when we start.
Yeah, because the round still starts.
Yeah, we're just skipping a phase in it.
Yeah.
Hello to Eravana. Welcome to Doomed. I agree with you. There is no avoiding it. This is H.P. Lovecraft, baby. And this is the Crosshair.
Hello.
Hello. All right. Yeah, okay. I think this is... Hilariously, this is it? Question mark, question mark? I'm gonna try to get these clues done and get some other stuff down, and hopefully we're Feeling good? How's Jenny feeling moving into this wacko world?
Still alive.
Who's this? Who are these little cuties? Look at these little cats. Oh, I love it.
That was a cat named... Let's see... The cat is named Kimmy Cat, and this one is Sirloin.
Sirloin.
Loin.
I mean,
yeah.
Incredible. Where did these... Crosshair, you have the weirdest way of just making things appear.
I found them.
I'm just lying around, no big deal. Ooh, actually, I just need to make sure our hands are indeed hidden from each other. Yes, they are. Just making sure. Okay. Ow. Ow. I think it's time to do it. Let's get to it. Let's stock some crystals in a cabinet. Let's get doomed. Sound good?
Right.
All right.
Yep.
Here we go. Drawing our opening hand. Bow. Okay, that's a weakness. Sigh. Actually, wildly enough, don't want those.
Of course, I only draw good cards because, well, I only have good cards.
Well, of course, yeah. I mean, that's the idea, right? Actually, don't think. Is that silly? Is that silly to not have? Is that silly to keep? Yeah. No, I'm gonna keep that. Okay. Bit disappointing,
Yeah.
but what are you gonna do?
I'm just gonna replace one.
Okay. Well, that's good.
That.
Okay, interesting.
Okay.
Well, Dexter is still frostbitten over here, but so the round begins. Let's place here. You know what? I'm gonna make a little pile of 4 and then just copy and paste them on. I feel like that's the best way of doing this.
Yeah, until it has 2 clues, and we need to add 2 clues. And
2 per, yeah. On attached location, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Dexter is certainly at a loss for what to do. They're essentially just shoveling, trying to find ways of bringing the crystals up to the front to put them in the control cabinet. He certainly doesn't have anything pressing to do right now, is I guess what I'm trying to say. If you want to go first, you certainly can, Crosshare.
yeah, Jenny is just looking at this train like, okay, shovel crystals into the core and keep it going.
Yep.
Right.
Pretty much.
Yeah. I guess Jenny can go first.
Yeah, sure. I don't think it makes a big difference to moi.
Also on the train is Delilah Rourke, of course.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No, other way. There we go. The Syndicate Assassin following Jenny around, just
So
making
cool.
sure. Making sure that she's fine.
Well, I mean, look, we'll definitely take the extra muscle. I feel like that's going to be useful.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah.
And fighting helps. Second action, well, plenty of easy marks going around. So let's just do that. Well,
Okay.
and let's get out those lockpicks
Oh,
because I think I'm gonna need.
Perfection.
Yeah, that's it. Just
Okay.
talking with Delilah and explaining the situation.
Yeah. Well, I think. Yeah. While Jenny is consulting with her, her syndicate assassin that she has on payroll, and slipping our lockpicks and trying to figure out their way around. Dexter is trying to determine the best way forward, right? Like, I think he knows that eventually something or someone is going to catch up to him or them, and he's going to need a way to help defend the train. But for now, the important thing is options. So he summons up his old trick, which is now sort of imbued with magic powers. I'm going to perform the same type of action twice in a row to exhaust haste to take that type of action again. Those actions are all going to be draw, because I'm going to try to find some better cards. Actually, sorry, I do have to take them one at a time, just in case something, like, explodes or whatever, right? So, draw once. Okie dokie. Draw twice. I'll exhaust haste to draw a third time. Okay. I'm pleased with this outcome.
Yeah. Well, that's a good setup.
I mean, just having the options, I think, is what Dexter's... he's nothing without the sort of powers that he's been developing throughout this trip, right? Like, on his own, he's not going to get a lot done, so...
Yeah. Next turn, we can fuel up the train. It'll keep chugging along.
Exactly. If we can just get we can, in fact, if I'm not mistaken, we can put up to 12 clues on the control cabinet, and then 2 at a time they remove a doom, so we can just kind of... I mean, we do have to start picking up clues, because there's only so many that get added, but, still good.
Yeah.
All right. So a very, the train continues to chug along as we move to upkeep.
I'm just drawing everything, apparently.
Well, that does happen. So we move to... so at the top of the round, the floating platform would get clues on it, but it's currently got all of its clues. So we move to the place doom step, which I did. And then when the place doom step ends, we're putting a clue on the Ritter Music, Act 1A, as the Valkyries draw closer. Here, I'll just put one in. Actually, what am I doing? I'll just do that. Oh, I can't seem to interact with this clue total, which is kind of... Oh, no, right. No, that's not a counter, actually. I remember that. Sorry, that's my mistake.
It's remove.
Yeah. Whoops.
Okay.
But then, I guess we're going to see what's going to happen as we move forward. Let's draw some encounter cards. Naturally, of course, the shrieks from further down the hall. These put Dexter immediately back in mind of the Boston subway. Test will 3, for which point you fail by, you must take a horror or choose and discard a card from your hand if you're at a location or connected to an abomination, +1 difficulty. Okay. It's always good to see mythos cards early in the game so you get a sense of what might sneak up on you. I'm just going to take this test on the face, I believe is how they say it in English. I'm just... 5 to 3. The shrieks are frightening, but Dexter has mental will. Excellent. Done. So, nothing.
What else do we have? There's a looming presence in the tunnels. Put this card in your threat area. Let me just zoom in. Since arriving on the continent, the figure in your dreams has grown larger, impossibly larger, and now it fills the sky of whatever dreamscape you find yourself in. After a skill test ends in which you have revealed a cultist token, if you pass the skill test, discard this card. If you fail the skill test, take 1 horror.
Oh, interesting. I seem to recall the dark dreams or whatever from the previous scenarios was if you draw a cultist, just fail straight. And now it's if you fail, something bad happens, but if you pass, nothing happens.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I can't get rid of it, so oh well.
Yeah, I guess hopefully whatever the what is the cultist, right? And then hopefully you pass whatever the test is. What is the cultist?
-2 during Act 1, then during Act 2 it's a -2.
Okay, and then maybe there are more acts, right? Okay.
4.
Yeah, I mean, that doesn't sound good, does it? Okay, well, that's our, looming figures here. So we're back around. What do we want to... What do you want to do?
I shouldn't play that yet, but I'm gonna play one and Clue,
Mm-hmm.
maybe. Yeah, that's my plan, really.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna also try to get clues. I feel like that's not no bad thing, really. As well, but we can kind of do that in any order.
Yeah, like how many are you planning to get? That's the question.
Well,
like,
as many as possible, right? Because then, how many are we planning to get? I'm gonna get no more than 2. So,
okay.
The more the merrier, right? Because then it'll fill back up. We'll have more clues. We can go over and dump them on the control cabinet.
I guess I can go.
Yeah, sure. I say go for it.
Me and Delilah are inspecting the crystal cache.
Mm.
A lot of red crystals, but something ticking inside the pile catches Jenny's eye.
A bomb? Oh, phew. Okay. Oh, jeez. Scared
Well,
me.
kind of.
I mean...
She pulls out a strange red clock that somehow ended up here.
Very strange. In the pile of crystals. I like it.
It's broken, but it's reliable.
Okay.
It's
interesting.
reliably broken.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, every turn you put a resource on this one, and then you get a bonus on the first 3 charges, but it keeps gathering charges. So
yeah.
At worst, it's like it gathers resources every turn.
Yeah, and you can, because that's kind of the fun part from what I understand. I haven't played this card before, but it looks awesome. You can choose after the 3 charges, you get the bonus, and then the next turn you can choose to take them all, and restart the clock, right? Or you can choose to just keep putting things, get no bonus except get money later. I don't know. Seems good, frankly.
Seems good.
Red clock.
Okay, so 3 shroud. Let's try and get some clues with the which is a 7 on 3.
Mm-hmm.
7 on, and succeeded by 2. Yeah, cool.
Oh yeah.
That's one.
Pick those crystals out with a lockpick. I mean, whatever works, right?
And then I guess a 3 on 3, or I draw 3 on 3. Let's go for it. Okay, fine.
Yeah, no big deal, right? No bad thing. I think, Dexter definitely needs, he has, like I've sort of said on many occasions, I know, like he has a certain amount of power reserves to draw from, but I'm saying that I definitely wish I had drawn more resource cards, and I'm going to consider that in the future. But he's been honing his sixth sense. This is sort of, in a way, it's similar to his ability to divine the future, but the sixth sense, he's going to, well, I mean, you can see he's thinking about red crystals. Anyway, I'm going to investigate using willpower, and then there's a cool bonus if I reveal a bad stuff token, but I wouldn't want to use it here, so I will investigate 5 to 3. That's a clue. I'll take it. I'm going to investigate again, 5 to 3, with sixth sense. That's... I think I've drawn the 0 3 times now? No, I know. Hang on. Is that right? And then I'm going to exhaust haste to take that type take another action of that type again. Oh yes,
So-
take another. Okay, yeah, which is
Draw a 0.
yeah, activate, and I'm gonna activate Sixth Sense again. Okay, well that's not that. Oh, actually, hang on. I think that is really good. What's the tablet? Isn't that the good one?
Yeah.
Resolve the star effect on your investigator card, which is so this counts as a 0 for number, but so I'm gonna take the last clue. And what's my effect here? +2, you may return an asset from your play area to your hand, then draw 1 card. I don't want to return either of these, frankly. Will draw a card. Yeah.
Just going through
I'm just
the
gonna draw a
deck.
card. Yeah, there you go. Works for me. A pretty solid turn, I think, Crosshair. I think we did pretty well, all things considered.
Cleared all the clues and
We're getting
we
ready
get
to.
new ones.
Yeah, new ones will go on, and we're gonna try to get to that cabinet before the whatever bad stuff kind of catches up to us, and we're gonna try to deal with it.
So it's fast, so
Mhm.
basically next turn we could remove 3 doom.
I think it's 1 doom per 2 clues.
Yeah, but if you get a 4th clue and I get 3,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, in that sense, yeah. No, that's great. That'd be that, and I think we're gonna want to do that.
Yeah, any doom is good.
So Dexter's, focusing his inner sixth sense. Jenny's focusing her inner roguish criminal with the criminal element, as you do.
Yeah, just lockpicking crystals.
And finding clocks in amongst the crystals for some reason. Let's upkeep. I now need to discard because, of course, I do.
Ha!
The least useful thing in my hand here.
Oh, okay. It's nice to draw things that you need, but you kind of need the resources for it.
Well, this is the thing. I'm in the same boat. I think I've been very lucky these past few scenarios. Dexter's started with that ability to trade money for curses, and he took it right away. And whereas this time I think we're a little tapped out from having investigated so many horrible things and then flown here, and they're just tired.
Time will tell.
Time will tell.
Sooner or later, time will tell.
Crosshair, I used to quote that game incessantly. I loved the opening. And all the cutscenes, really, but that opening was so good. When the round begins, boop, clues. And then we're gonna place a doom, and we're gonna place a clue, and we're gonna draw some encounter cards. We're at 4 out of 6. The way of things. We continue to zoom or zip along while the music is starting to catch up to us. But what's gonna happen in the tunnel? Oh, I also got a looming presence. A looming presence.
Rooming.
The-
A Roomba presence.
Yeah, a roommate presence. I'm not sure if Jenny and Dexter have actually compared notes, but I imagine that in fact they're sharing the same dream. What is this figure in their dream? I'm not sure if either of them are really aware, but we'll see.
Yeah. There was a Unhappy Dreams one earlier that both had also, so...
That's right, and they both suffered from it as well. So something is coming to a head, mentally speaking, and then, we'll see what that is.
And something is coming from the tunnel.
Oh,
a
no!
Stygian tunnel dweller.
An enemy already? Oh, okay.
In the sweltering heat of the tunnel, the distorted bodies of the Stygian things move nightmarishly fast.
Oh, God.
Ugh.
Yikes.
Hunter, rival, it's an abomination. Non-Stygians are the rival.
So I think, I'll just double check, but I think, like you said, it will attack and hunt other enemies that match that trait.
Yeah.
So, while an enemy with the rival keyword is at Okay, while it's at a location with one of its unengaged adversaries, it has aloof. So if there was a non-Stygian enemy here, it would be aloof right now, which is interesting. I guess the rivals are really prioritizing each other rather than us, because we're small fry, so to speak.
Okay, well, that's fine. It's engaged.
We're gonna have to deal with it, but yeah, it's God. Okay, all right. Yikes.
Cool. That kind of changes my plans, but
I think so. Yeah. I can definitely attempt an assist here to free us up, but we're probably going to need a longer term plan. Not quite sure what that plan is, but we'll figure it out.
yeah,
Yes.
because I can't play cards when I'm engaged with this one.
Other than,
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Aha! Oh!
that doesn't really help now, because
Yeah, go ahead.
well, I do get +3 skill value, which is going to be an evade.
Yeah, which honestly feels not bad all of a sudden, actually. Oh, thanks, the red
Yeah.
clock.
Yeah. So I guess it's gonna be a 7-on-4 evade attempt.
Yeah, I
Straight
think I might
up.
have. I'm just seeing if I can help. No, I'm not gonna help.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. It's all you.
He's just gonna nope this Stygian, like, oh, not gonna go near that one.
Click, 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 click. That's the clock ticking.
Yep, 7-on-4.
Mm,
There we go.
excellent.
So, nope.
Okay. I don't
Nope.
love the fact that this thing is here. That's horrible.
Well. Oh yeah, it has 4 evade.
Yeah, it's a beefy Stygian tunnel dweller. It's good. It's good. So what else were you hoping to accomplish, I guess, right? Oh, I see what you're thinking.
Yeah, I could handle it, kind of. But I would need to keep evading it while Dexter runs the clues, which isn't bad.
No, I mean, we're also still at the top of the scenario, although I understand that it says when it deals damage, place a horror on it, it has more health. So, as it described, right, these Stygian things suck in organic matter and then they, become stronger as a result, which is just horrible.
I think I'm just gonna try and get a clue and move away.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because Dexter is gonna move away. It's gonna hunt back to us again, but I can handle it next turn then.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
We have possibilities.
Lockpick. So that's a 7-on-3. Oh,
That's the good one, right? Hey,
yeah. Jenny doesn't really get anything from the
lots
sign,
of plus.
10-on-3.
Didn't
but-
you draw an elder sign on that final anti-tank gun test? Am I wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah, God, incredible.
That was 25 against 6. So
Literally just tears through. Anyway, sorry, that's another thing entirely. Okay.
and last action. Up.
Yep. Up.
And then 2 clues, to place 2 clues, to spend 2 clues, to get rid of 1 doom.
You're just gonna do it all at once. That makes perfect sense to me. Yeah.
Not. So doom away, and That's Jenny.
Okay, so we continue to speed along here. I think, yeah, Dexter's like horrified by the creature that was trying to climb onto the train, but hopefully they've lost it for now. As you suggest, I am going to try to get another clue. What do I want to do here? Activate, move. I need a move. And... oh, I can only have 4 clues on me anyway.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so it's no point in trying to get more. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I'll try to... I'll try to get, use the Sixth Sense to, like, I don't know, pick some up with my mind. Anyway, 5 to 3. That's a cultist, but I believe I've passed anyway, I think. Cultist is...
-2.
-2, right? And the Looming Presence says, if you passed, discard this card. So I will. The Looming Presence goes away as Dexter is thrilled with his ability to, kind of manage issues here. I'm going to do exactly the same, Crosshair. I'm moving. I'm going to spend all my clues. I'm going to put them all on the control cabinet, and I'm going to remove 2 Doom from the agenda.
Sure.
And I still have an action left, and I honestly think my best play is to take a resource. Which is very exciting, but necessary. Dexter's, centering himself and preparing for the inevitable battle to come, whatever's going to happen.
Right.
So, enemy phase. There are no ready enemies, but of course upkeep. This Stygian tunnel dweller readies, as do we. And I'm once again full up on cards.
And I keep pulling cards.
Do not want that. Do not want.
I kind of want all of this, which just means that my deck is good.
We've got someone who recently joined the chat here. I just want to shout out here, a friend of the stream, John Verrill. John, welcome to Doomed. And of course I'm joined today by our good friend, the Crosshair.
Hello.
Hello. Tell me more about this sexy Pizza Pops ad. It's not in keeping with the lore and sort of mood of the current tunnel chase that we're doing, but tell me about it.
Actually, it is. Because the tunnel is hot and moist with a lot of crunchy bits.
I hate when you're right. But you're so right. It's true, that's exactly how it was described. Yeah, it's burn your tongue hot. Exactly. Ay, yoy. Okay. So, the round begins, so we're going to place, 2 clues to bring it back up to 4. This tunnel dweller is licking its whatever passes his lips here. And then we're going to place a doom. Place a clue on Ritter music. Then if there are 3 clues on this card, discard them. And immediately avance, if you will.
I was just gonna say advance.
Damn it.
There it is.
This is... What is this? This is the agricultural tractor. 100 HP! This is a vehicle. It's Anna Elbe traded and Elite traded. It's got 4 combat and 4 evade and 12 health. It's massive. Oh my god. Spawns. Put the German platform location into play at the left end of the train and spawn this enemy there. Well, I didn't see that coming, but okay. It's a riff on The Graduate. Okay. Thanks for the pizza pop, Brad. Oh, weird good. Yes, you know what, John? I have seen a few. They seem to be going for like a little absurd humor sort of thing. I don't like the idea of a microwave with a human body. That feels bad. Okay, sorry. Let's continue to read this, right? Yes, the German platform. After this location enters play, classic shuffle to set aside Agents of the Anna Elbe encounter set into the encounter deck. So they are here. That's the Germans are here.
Fun.
Very fun. Let's continue to read about this agricultural tractor, which is incredible. So it's massive. It spawns at the German platform, which is at the left end. Fine. Forced. When the enemy phase ends, so it doesn't have Hunter, interestingly enough. When the enemy phase ends, find the location with the most total investigators and non-Ana Elba enemies. This enemy deals 2 damage to each other enemy at that location. Each investigator at that location tests agility 2, and this enemy deals them 1 damage for each point they fail by. So, obviously, they've brought a tank into the tunnel, and they're shelling the train.
Yeah, it's just baby shells. It's not a big tank. It's a small tank.
Yeah, not such a... I mean, whatever, right? Find the location with the most investigators and enemies, non-Ana Elba enemies, and then it deals damage, and we get to test to not take damage, ideally.
Yeah.
That's interesting to me, because I think that means that we now want to try to get this Stygian tunnel dweller bombed up. It also hunts non-Stygian enemies, so it could also hunt the tank, potentially.
Yeah,
I don't see why not, right?
But also, if we want the tank to shell it, then... Because the tank doesn't do any damage.
Right. So yes, if it's at the location with the tank, then the tank will be, attacking us. But it'll be slowly eating away at this horrible tank nonsense.
So either we use the Stygian to hunt the tank and destroy it, or we use the tank to destroy the Stygian.
Well, honestly, I think that thing is going to get way more annoying over time, but we have a bit of time to decide, right? I'm just quickly looking to see here. Also, the Stygian gets stronger if it deals damage, so maybe we don't want that either.
Yeah, the tank is fine. We can deal with it later.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, just we gotta watch out. Act 2A, Achtung, Panzer. With a crash, the pursuing German platform slams into your train and locks into place. Atop it sits a metal monstrosity, a tank of a design you've never seen before. The turret pivots menacingly. An explosive shell rocks your platform. Where did they get a tank? How did they even fit it on the boat? Forced, when the place doom step of the mythos phase ends, spawn a clue on this card. Then if there are 3 clues on this card, immediately discard them in advance. Okay. So we just gotta I think we just gotta survive, Crosshair. Keep getting clues, keep getting them to the control cabinet, figure out what we're going to do in terms of everything else. We still have to draw encounter cards, of course, but that's... Now that we've got this, tank here, we obviously have to manage that, but I think that's the game plan.
Yeah.
Yes. Thinking, eh? Can tell.
Well, we'll see when the mythos phase ends.
Yes, of course. This is very important. So, Dexter and Jenny watch as, a shell rocks their platform. They're okay for now, but they can see the Stygian tunnel dweller creeping up, and it's about to get hairy. Tachophobia. The ancient alien walls outside the train flash by at an incalculably fast speed, what must be hundreds of miles per hour. The slightest misstep will send you spiraling into oblivion. Now, Dexter's fast, but he's not this fast. Put this card in your threat area. Action, discard this card. Only I can take this action. Woof, woof. Forced, when your turn ends, take 2 horror and discard this card.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I have a plan. So, not the worst for old Dexy here. Oh, fudge.
This might be.
Yeah, it's getting rough.
Well, the Stygians just keep coming and keep coming, because there's another one at the other platform also.
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
I mean, that's a scary one, right? Hunter, rival, non-Stygian. Okay, well, we can see how it goes, I guess.
Yeah, but this also means that the tank will shell it this turn.
That's true, because we're all at the same location.
If I stay here, which means...
Yeah. If we're tied, then we get to choose which location the tank shells. This is so ridiculous.
Yeah. I can get rid of this Stygian this turn, I think.
I mean, that would be great, honestly. And then we'll try to end up, so that the tank is blowing up the other thing instead of us. I think that would be good.
Oh yeah, true. Well,
No, but
luckily
it's okay.
the red clock has 2 resources, so I can move 2 times.
Yes. You may move up to 2 times, and It's funny. This is one of those rules questions. It's not a bold move action, so I don't think it counts as an action for the purposes of taking attacks of opportunity or anything. So you may move 2 times right now if you choose.
Ah yeah, true. But I'd rather get rid of this one.
Oh yeah.
But-
If there was a better place to be, you could be there and then get rid of it. But I don't know if there is.
And I think I can take those 2 move actions at any point.
If it has exactly 2 charges, you may move up to 2 times. I don't know, to be honest.
Oh yeah, because the other ones have additional action this turn, and for your next skill test, I think it triggers straight away.
Okay.
So I could just move to the other platform.
You're gonna have a lot of enemies there, but if you do, I can come over and start assisting as well if you require assistance. I mean, I'll get kills either way, right? So
The tank will then shell the other Stygian as well. But if I fail stuff, then I'll take 2 damage and 4 horror.
yeah, less good, but I will absolutely assist you with keeping some of them off you if there are issues with evading them. I can't guarantee all of them, obviously, but
Actually, if I move to the agricultural tank, does it engage me? I think so.
yes, it's massive. Yeah, it would be engaged with you. Yeah,
But it doesn't move with me after.
right, because it's
I move.
massive. Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. Then I'm gonna take the 2 move actions and go there.
All right, works for me.
And
Jenny's
because-
rushing straight into the barrel of the tank. Classic.
yeah, like, oh, Germans, I have a friend for you.
Yeet.
And then I'm going to try and evade this Stygian.
Mm-hmm.
4 on 4. It's not great, but
Yeah.
I'll try it.
It's a really high evade values, I'm noticing. Yeah, it's quite something.
Yeah, I'll just try 4 on 4. Might as well.
Perfect. Yep.
Cool.
All right. Cool.
Have fun with that.
I'm imagining Jenny rushing alongside Delilah, sort of like ducking under the tank, and then this thing gets caught up in it somehow and like bumps into the tank, and just awesome.
And then they're just gonna move right out of there.
Nice.
Onto the arms of the another Stygian.
Oh no.
Means that I'm gonna try and evade that one. And
Ready and engaged. Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna commit hard knocks on it.
You're gonna knock it somehow.
Knock down a drink and try to knock down this Stygian. 5 to 4. 10 to 4.
Incredible. Just unbelievable.
This is how we do it.
Yeah, basically.
So basically, Jenny ran across the whole train with two Stygians and then just dumped one of the Germans and then evaded the other one by moving around the red crystal horde, I think.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm imagining these sort of things as like almost like, I don't know, Venom or something from the Spider-Man films. You know, it's this creepy
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of symbiote sort of type looking thing. That's what I'm imagining. But you can outrun it, not easily certainly, but yeah, you've managed to outrun it a few times now. Pretty good.
Cool. Your go.
Go. What do I want to do? Okay. I'd love to play something. We need clues. We need to continue getting clues. So, Dexter is going to move. That's the first thing I'm going to do. If I play, no, it's fine. The walls are rushing by at an incredible rate, but you know he's trying to stay as focused as he can. He knows what they need, which is to continue loading things into this crystal cache. I'm going to... What am I going to do here, Crosshair? I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going to straight... Sorry, bad timing on my part. That's okay. Not timing, just, you know, wish I had more actions. Always and forever.
True.
Yep.
True.
So I'll just... Yeah, this makes sense. I'm going to just play out this Holy Rosary. I'm not going to use Dexter's ability. But I think, you know, again, he's going to attempt to sort of... He has this little talisman, right? He's going to attempt to focus his power. And try to grab another crystal while they're here. I don't think it's worth fighting enemies at this exact moment in time. So now I have 6 willpower, so 6 to 3. Good. Grab a clue. At the end of my turn, I have to take 2 horror and discard this card. I think in this case, watching the walls rushing by, you know, Dexter gets incredibly dizzy and collapses, but he just closes his eyes and remembers that existence is... What is existence anyway? You know, they're under the continent of Antarctica in an ancient alien facility. He can resist the pull of something like this phobia. Play when an encounter card would cause you to take horror. Ignore that aspect of the effect.
Cool.
Done. Ignored.
So we are still fine.
Still okay.
Kind of.
Yeah, okay.
Except
when the enemy phase ends, find the location with the most total investigators and enemies. Fine. This enemy deals 2 damage to each other enemy at that location. So the tunnel dweller is gonna, boom, get blown up. Well, not up, but just partially. Each investigator at that location tests agility 2, and we take a damage for each point we fail by. I'll
4 on 2.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah, no, go for it. Nice.
Yep.
And then, I'm 2 on 2, which is a bit less nice, but no, I'll commit to this. I'll commit showmanship to be 4, also 4 to 2. Okay.
Oh,
great. So they managed to, not dodge, but like, you know, I imagine they're sort of leaping out of the way as the shell explodes on top of the tunnel dweller. Right, so now this tunnel dweller is aloof, as is the tank. Although the tank is massive, so that doesn't matter. But the tunnel dweller is now aloof because it is going to start eating away at this tank, is my understanding.
Yeah, and hopefully this plan leads to all the Stygians dying and the tank dying.
Yes, the tank being weakened, exactly. That's the hope. Who wants to take this tunnel dweller? I could probably handle it.
Upkeep for...
Oh, yeah, let's do that, right? Oh, well, it readies. You're right, we're gonna...
I'll take it.
Yeah, okay. Only if you want to.
I can handle it.
You love to see it.
Okay, that's also good. Oh,
When the round begins, we add clues. The crystals, it seems to be a near infinite supply. Well, it's not an infinite supply, but the crystals, there are way more crystals than they will need to continue along this tunnel. Although, how does this tunnel go all the way through the continent of Antarctica? We'll see. As we go to 3 doom out of 6, we place a clue on Achtung Panzer. and then we draw our encounter cards, as you do. Echoing shrieks. Again, of course, the shrieks of the Stygian monsters in pain as they get blown up are pretty horrible and might damage one's sanity. I'm just testing 6 to 3, and I'm just gonna test it. Well, that's less good. Okay, what is this? If you fail, no, never mind. It's -2. It's fine. Wait, hang on, that's weird. -2. If you fail, and there is an unengaged enemy at your location, you must choose that it fails, or that an unengaged enemy at your location readies an. It's weird. Maybe that's just a typo.
No, it means that you either fail the test. Oh, yeah, because.
Oh, but automatically failing means that your score is 0. So you fail by more, potentially, right? Which might be bad, potentially. I still think that, Dexter's mental fortitude is going to probably carry them through. Well, them. He's going to carry him through the tunnel. I'm not concerned about that. Get at it.
I'm going to draw a German. Why not?
Please don't. Oh,
intrigues. If your location has no clues, this card gains search.
Oh.
Well, we luckily have a lot of clues here.
Yes, that's true.
That's this to your location. When you would discover clues from this location, even if there are no clues on it, discover one pure clue and discard this card. That's fine.
Yeah. It just slows us way down. I don't need this.
It's only one, luckily.
True. I'll tell you right now, my plan is to get as many clues as possible, and then if it allows, I'll go over and dump them in the cabinet. Although we have a bit of time.
Well, I'll have 4 actions for this turn.
Yeah.
I need to avoid the Stygian. And either leave it to die or use Delilah to kill it. I don't think so. Let the tank handle it.
Yeah. So we'll just make sure that at least one of us stays here, because then that'll be the location with the most people.
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, I can start, surely.
Yeah, sure. I feel like Jenny's the go-getter of the team. Whereas Dexter's the sort of think about it, cast a bunch of magic, try to get it all done at once, and then run. That's my plan.
Well, 4-on-4 evade. Nope.
Okay.
4-on-4 evade. Nope.
Maybe commit to this next one if you would like, just for assistance. You can continue, I suppose, as well.
Yeah, I don't know if one will help it really.
Yeah, that's fair. It would be 1 if that does help.
And I don't want to take a attack of opportunity, so I'll just try. 4-on-4.
Ooh. Okay, well, good thing we didn't commit to that one then, right?
And 4th action,
Come
4-on-4.
on, Jenny! Ooh. Less nice.
Nope. Okay. Well, that was that turn.
Yeah, the question is, do I want to assist you?
That is a question.
The answer is no. And yet, Because I could get a bunch of clues. Does that interest us?
Yeah, I can take one turn, I think.
I mean, yeah, I realize it's not ideal, but I guess then though, if it does damage, it gets stronger and it won't die right away, which is less good.
Yeah, but it is what it is.
Okay, all right. Well, still waiting to sort of get a bit more stuff going, but I'll try to load up on clues so that we can, like, you know, make sure that we don't advance and do the thing. All right, Dexter's gonna, let's do it. I'm gonna 6 Sense, so 6 to 3. That's a clue. Second action, I'll do it again. That's not a clue, but I'll use Haste right away, 6 to 3. That's a clue. And then I could move and remove 1 Doom, but I think instead I will try to get 1 more clue.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, shoot, I shouldn't. Sorry, one of these doesn't exist because Alien Intrigues goes off. Obviously,
True.
Dexter's trying to grab the crystals, but manages to touch one with his, bare hand, and just feels incredibly horrible and lethargic again. But I will test again to try to get another clue. That's good. Okay.
So it basically has 3 clues, because the 1 clue you got it, but you didn't get it. Oh, no.
Yeah, when you would discover clues, discover 1 fewer. Discard this card, which is annoying, but that's okay. It's, again, like, I think I just gotta make sure that we don't doom out here, that we keep putting crystals in. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. The enemy phase.
The Stygian gets a horror because it deals 1 damage and 2 horror.
Yeah, and I'm just looking at making sure I don't make any mistakes with the other Stygian, but I think that's okay. It takes damage equal to the attacking enemy's damage value and exhausted. Yeah, that's fine. So the tank takes a damage, while the Stygian Tunnel Dweller gets stronger, which is maybe a bit terrifying, but yeah.
Yeah.
And then right at the end of the enemy phase, then the tank continues its bombardment, not knowing that it's being eaten away slowly but surely by an alien.
Yeah.
So it puts 2 damage on the Tunnel Dweller at your location, and then we have to test Agility 2.
Yeah. Outlet.
I'm gonna test again as well. There's not much to be done, honestly. I'm just gonna do it. Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay, well, so Dexter doesn't quite get out of the way in time. He slips, and the explosion kind of like knocks him back, but he's okay. He's fine.
Stop firing at the nuclear crystal.
Yeah, you don't know what those do when they explode.
Upkeep. Okay. We're starting to cook with gas.
That sounds good. That sounds great, actually. Put that guy down eventually as well. All right. Our mythos phase brings us to 4 out of 6 doom, so the plan absolutely is to go and, again, put some crystals down to try to save us a bit of time. We get a clue on Achtung Panzer.
Oh.
And then we draw some encounter cards. Dexter and Jenny are desperately trying to make sure that they keep away from the war raging at the back of the train. My encounter card, of course, though, is a it's a Star Chamber Hypotherminator. The arcane device in the alien's hands emits a cloud of white smoke, as chill as the grave. Whatever is touched by the gas freezes in an instant. Yikes. It's an Elder Thing enemy, 4/3/3. It's a hunter as well, and rivals. Oh, its rival is Stygian. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll finish reading this, and then we have to look at the rules, because I think this is going to get real funky. This enemy deals frost damage. When this enemy deals damage to a Stygian, remove that many horror tokens from it.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to just quickly have a look at this Crosshair, because while an enemy with the rival keyword is at a location with one of its unengaged adversaries.
Okay.
So
we need to avoid them.
correct. But right. While it's at a location with one of its unengaged adversaries, it has aloof. Okay, but it would still be engaged with me even if you evaded it. Okay, that's fine though. But then if we get out of there or whatever, while an adversary is at a location with one of its unengaged rivals, the adversary has aloof. Basically, yes, if we avoid both of these people, they're just going to fight amongst themselves. Yeah, that makes sense. I think that... Yeah. Rivals at a location with their adversaries do not resolve hunter or patrol, right? Because they're fighting each other. I think, for me, like, the logic is they're fighting each other.
Yeah, and also Delilah can pretty much kill the Stygian now.
Yes. Oh, true, actually.
Because it deals 1 damage, but I'll save it still.
Okay.
Let's see what else happens.
Good question.
Oh,
Knew it.
Hauptmann.
Hauptmann.
Aloof Hunter Swarming 2.
-1, it says. Which is weird. I've never seen that on a card before. Swarming 2 -1. Yeah, like swarming I, which is 2. -1. Okay. Oh, yes, sorry. So swarming is a keyword from the... I know this because I just played a campaign with it. The top card of your deck goes face down under it, and it becomes a second instance of that enemy.
So, yeah. So...
But it is aloof, so it also doesn't actually automatically... They're just there, getting shooty, I guess.
Yeah, readying to be there.
Rivals Stygian. This is rivaling... Okay, hang on a second. Sorry, I know I'm going to get real rulesy, and I don't mean to, because I know this is lore stuff, but... While an enemy with the rival keyword is at a location with one of its unengaged adversaries, the rival has aloof. Your Stygian, I think...
Because this is a non-Stygian.
Yeah.
That means this gains aloof, so it's not engaged with me.
Okay, but hang on, because yes, it gains aloof, but it is still engaged with the right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we do still have to deal with it over a round. But that's okay. That's honestly, that's not bad.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I guess.
You need a refill, or
Let's do it. I think that's gonna make sense. We're on a clock and a train, as it were. But yep, I should remember to go back to this screen. We are gonna continue the war of the elder thing. So elder things versus Stygians versus German tanks and us. I don't know what's going on. It's wild. Yes, join us again in just a moment. We're gonna take a quick break. See you soon. Hello, and welcome back once again to Doomed. Not so solo playthroughs through Arkham Horror, the card game, with a focus on roleplay and storytelling. I am joined today, as I am every time we do this campaign, by the Crosshair, who may still be up getting drinks and things, which is good. I was rushy and quick, so no worries.
You were saying?
Oh, yes, I'm joined today once again, as I often am, by the Crosshair.
Hello.
Hello. We're back. We've got a wild mess happening here. Dexter and Jenny are on board these strange floating platforms, sort of a train situation, trying to shovel coal into the cabinet, the engine, to keep it running. There are Stygian monsters, tanks, German soldiers, and now some sort of elder thing Oh, it's just horrible. Frostbite! Ah, I forgot.
Yeah, you really need to get rid of that.
Don't you worry, Crosshair. Dexter's got a plan, and I just needed a few moments to put it in motion, but I think this is going to work great. I shouldn't have said great, but I think it's going to work.
I do have a plan.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, mine... I'll just, we can absolutely have a look at options and things. My plan is to, evade this thing, this elder thing. Maybe if I can grab one more clue, and then go and feed them into the machine to keep the doom down, and then I'll be on the other floating platform away from this mess that we hopefully don't have to get back into right away.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna spend 5 resources and kill the Stygian.
Yeah, is Delilah just that good?
Yeah, because Delilah can just spend X resources, choose an enemy at your location, deal 1 damage.
Oh yeah, I mean, okay, yeah.
It's 2 damage if the enemy is evaded, but I only need 1.
Yeah, and I think it's only 4 resources as well, which is...
Oh yeah, true.
That seems great. And then the Germans are aloof. Aloof hunter. Oh, but okay, I understand why they're here, right? The tank is aiming at the location with the most non-Ana Elba enemies. It's not like they don't count, like, it's not like they won't get blown up or whatever, but... Oh no, each other enemy at that location.
Yeah.
I think...
So they're still gonna shell us because there's the star chamber hypo, which is gonna hunt the Stygian.
If we're... Yeah, I'm planning to evade it, so it'll be...
Yeah, true.
Unready. But no, honestly, that sounds like a great... Because then... If you go first and do that, then you have a full turn to do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Although what that
which
is, I don't know.
I do have a plan with that also.
Okay. Honestly, I leave it to you.
Okay.
I feel pretty confident in my ability to at least get myself out of this jam. I can't speak to beyond this. I don't know.
Okay, if you're sure, then I can go first, because otherwise...
Pretty confident, yeah.
You can also go first, because I know that I'll succeed anyway.
That's a good point. So, okay, no, that works for me. Okay, so here we go. Dexter is gonna start. Dexter Drake is, he sees this, this like, what did they call it before? This hexagonal kind of creature? The Elder Things. They know them as the Elder Things. They obviously don't like these Stygians who live here in the Mountains of Madness, but he sees it coming towards him with some sort of device that's emitting cold energy, and he's like, what? Okay, so I'm going to use my free trigger to discard haste to play Blur for 1. Then I'm going to use Blur. Which feels good. So I'm going to evade using willpower. I'm going to get +2 skill value. Woo! +2 skill value, baby! So 8 to 3. I'm going to evade, and then hopefully I can take some additional actions as well. So 8 to 3. Evade the Hypotherminator. Skull is -X, the number of clues you control. Yeesh. Okay, but still good. Still good.
Cool.
So, okay, this thing is evaded, which is lovely. And then I'm going to spend an action from Blur. 2 actions? I'm trying to think here if I want to... Honestly, why not? I'm going to spend 2... No, I'm not. I'm going to keep Blur around as long as I can. I feel like it's very good. I'm going to take... So it'll give me an extra action this turn. Which just gives me that action back. I'm going to attempt to grab a clue. Yes? Oh, sorry. I thought you were... Thought you were saying something.
Oh, no.
No, okay.
As usual,
Okay.
saying nothing.
Nothing doing. Okay, so 6th sense, we're going to try to get a clue from this location. 6 to 3. That is disappointing. That's actually tragic. I feel very bad about that. That's okay. 6 to 3. Let's go one more time. I just want one more clue.
Okay.
Crosshair, what is wrong with me? Honestly. Just a nightmare. I'm going to... I should have taken 2 charges. Oh well. I'm going to move.
Yeah.
I'm going to move, and I'm going to put all 3 clues that I have on the cabinet, and then take 2 off immediately.
Yeah.
To remove 1 doom, and then I'm just going to have to keep, at least now there's 1, and then hopefully that'll come in handy later. Okay, Dexter, you know what? Your 6th sense apparently sucks. It's apparently blocked by cold and German artillery. I don't know. All right. That's me. That's me. Back to you.
Okay, first things first, let's take 3 resources from the red clock.
Yeah.
And a nudge to Delilah like, okay, could you handle this? Yeah.
Ah.
And Delilah just takes a little bit of a shot like, pew!
Pew.
And the Stygian is dead.
Excellent. Aloof hunter.
And I haven't even spent an action yet. Cool.
Thanks, Delilah.
So, now that everything is here, how doesn't do anything, and the hypotherminator doesn't do anything. Cool. Time for Mandy to come out.
Oh, hey, we like you.
Mandy, get off.
I was gonna say, why does Mandy have a damage? I understand.
But yeah, Mandy emerges from somewhere in the train compartment like, oh, look, I found some things. Why is there a tank?
What? What's that sound? I thought it was just us. Yeah, just us speeding along nicely. Oh, I see.
And I'm gonna spend 2 stones, but I need to do it like 1 at a time. I'm just gonna find myself some cards.
Yeah, sure. What's the game plan? Nothing exciting? Oh no, too many exciting things, I bet.
Yeah, like, yeah, I have to do this. I'm gonna take that. Cool. And those go back. And I'm gonna do it again.
Alright.
Okay.
The train is indeed being swarmed, but at the very least, we've managed to get some of it under control. Dexter's run to hide at the front. They'll never follow me here.
Yeah. Let's Okay. Now that Mandy has brought some stuff along,
What are you thinking, Jenny?
I'm thinking that Andy is known for her investments.
Well, Mandy's obviously, holding on to her stocks and bonds right now,
Yeah,
waiting for them,
and like
waiting for them to mature.
you forgot about these when you left. And I guess the last action will be
Could potentially. Oh yeah, you probably have things to play. Could potentially try to get a clue. There's no enemies that are gonna hurt you at your location, so that's okay.
yeah, I could also play another ally because I have charisma.
You are very charismatic. It's true. Yeah, that's one possibility.
Let's go for it.
Incredible. It's honestly unbelievable. Actually, I'll take that stat boost. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, nobody saw him climb the train for some reason, but there he is. Another cat burglar.
Oh, yeah, I feel like that's... I know Delilah, is an assassin, but I feel like she probably brought this guy along. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, she has... she has friends.
Exhaust cat... Sorry, I haven't seen this card in ages. Exhaust cat burglar. Disengage from each enemy engaged with you and move to a connecting location. Does not provoke attacks of opportunity. That's...
Yeah.
So it doesn't exhaust them, the enemies, but still good. Still really good, actually.
Yeah, it's one of those... Nope, I'm not dealing
Yep.
with this card.
Yeah, I when the core set came out specifically, I think rogues had that was kind of their identity was, I'm out of here, elusive. No, I'm just gonna go. That's not my jam. Yeah. All right, that was good. So we move on then, yes, to the enemy phase.
Yeah.
Where? Okay, so the Hauptmann is a hunter, but it's at your location, so I don't think it's going to go anywhere.
Yeah, and his friend.
The Stygian tunnel dweller continues to do damage to the tank, which also, of course, yes, exactly, beefs it up as well, which is getting very scary.
And the tank fires
Boom. Now it says,
on...
yeah, find the location with the most total investigators and non-whatever enemies. That's that location. This enemy deals 2 damage to each other enemy at that location. So I think that includes our good friend Hauptmann. I mean, they would be on the platform, right? They're probably getting shelled, I imagine.
Yeah, it's the deals 2 damage to each other enemy at that location.
Each other. Other than what?
I think it means find a location with the most total investigators and non-Abendörner, and it deals 2 damage to each other enemy that isn't an
Right.
investigator and non-Abendörner.
I suppose that makes sense. I guess this guy exists solely... Oh, because he hunts, right? So he exists solely to sort of beef up one platform so that maybe it isn't a target for the tank. And also you could engage it, fight it, and get a victory point.
Yeah, because the tank doesn't do... Basically, the tank doesn't consider it at all.
I suppose that makes sense.
But all the enemies consider these Abendörners.
Yeah. Well, specifically the Stygians, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and then of course the tank also attempts to blow you up as well, so that's fun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a... I want to...
We are Act 2.
Oh, that passes. Looming
Excellent. Get
presence goes away.
that Lumen presence out of here.
Yeah. I want to...
Mhm.
So... -2... That's 3 on 2...
Mhm.
Yeah. Failure gives damage. Okay, cool. Okay.
All right. We upkeep ready everything. That's what I was looking for. Thank you very much. And the Stygian readies as well. Or sorry, it's not a Stygian, very specifically. It's a hypotherminator.
That's searching for easy to the farthest location.
Well,
okay.
I mean, at least it's not that far, really.
Yeah, and it's just one mental trauma, like worst case.
As we discussed, of course, we think Izzy might actually be a cultist, but we're not sure. Jenny doesn't know that, definitely. Yes.
The hyperterminator engages me.
Yeah, while an enemy with a rival keyword, so like that one, is at a location with one of its unengaged adversaries, as aloof, which is so it's not a Stygian thing yet.
Cool. Okay.
Who knows? Maybe we'll draw one. Who knows? Okay. We're back around. We place a doom on the agenda. We're back up to 4. I'm going to attempt to get some clues. Although we'll see what happens, because spawn a clue on this card. Then, if there are 3 clues on this card, immediately discard them and advance. Damn it. This is the Itinerant Shoggoth, a 4/12/3. It's a free elite enemy. It spawns at the rightmost floating platform. Help! It's a massive hunter, and it rivals the Elder Things or the Ana Elbe. Now this is interesting. When the enemy phase begins, ready this enemy.
Yeah.
But it is massive, which... Oh, okay, I mean, just... Jeez Louise. So, I mean, ideally, I guess I want this... I'm going to probably want to evade it so that it then tries to get other things going. It tries to...
Yeah, it'll hunt.
Oh my god.
But, yeah, okay. So basically you have to evade it, then move so that it can move.
Yeah. And, and then we try to get out of that way. Again, we'll see. Act 3A is called Shog On, Shog Off, which I am absolutely furious is the title of this act, but that's okay. You hear it before you see it. That same whistling, piping sound so familiar to you now, but no less dreadful. Then it appears. Eyes, teeth, and pseudopods reaching up over the lead platform, crawling up from where it must have latched on as you passed overhead. Perhaps if you're lucky, it will focus on the other threats. When the place doom step of the mythos phase ends, spawns a clue on this card. Then if there are 3 clues, you discard them in advance.
Okay.
We just need to survive, Crosshare. We just need to survive.
Keep that doom away.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to get more clues. Yeah.
I just realized something.
Tell me.
The agenda deck doesn't have other cards on it.
So that is a hard 6 doom threshold then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. If we can keep it down, so to speak, I'm planning to go try to get more clues, and hopefully this turn even. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. Same, if I don't have to avoid more things.
Oh, hi, Roger Twy. Welcome to Doomed. I'm joined today, of course, as I am in this campaign, by the Crosshair.
Hello.
Hello. And you do make a good point, actually. I'm noticing that my microphone is indeed broadcasting in mono, which is like no reason for that. What's that about? Just gonna quickly. Actually, I'll save while we're here. Why not? I'll see if I can change that for you, Roger Twy. I'd hate for you to not hear me in both your headphones and all my dulcet tones. Crosshair, what? Oh no, we have to draw encounter cards, don't we?
Yeah.
Jeez. Can I? Just gonna see if I can there we go. Just want to see if I can maybe quickly change this setting. Format 2 channels. Yep. Yeah. Anyway, I'll take a look at it later. Don't you worry about a thing, Roger Twy. For additional horror. Okay, I'm back, and we're drawing an encounter card. What else is creeping up on the train? Malign energies. The fire that burns at the heart of each of the strange crystals used as a power source for the train is profoundly unsettling. Is there anything on this godforsaken continent that isn't? If you have no clues, this card gains Surge. Alright. Well.
Oh.
Darn. Now that I know that this exists, I'm going to keep a clue all the time.
Yeah.
Oh well, okay. Am I only in one channel, Roger, Twy? Or is it... It's not like stereo, but half, right? It's just... Okay, just let me know. Anyway, it's all good. Put this card into your threat area. You get -1 to all your skills. Boo. After the investigator with this card succeeds at a skill test by 2 or more, discard this card. The alien disruption obviously is the massive beast that's climbed up over the front of the platform that Dexter... I'm just imagining Dexter looking up at it, being like, what tricks do I have up my sleeve this time, you know?
Oh dear. Yeah, this is the worst public transport ever.
Basically, yeah.
Before we go forward, there's also a fire vampire.
What the
why
F is a fire vampire? What the hell is that?
Crystal tumbles to the floor and shatters, and from within a fiery monstrosity erupts much larger than the prison that trapped it.
What? Sorry. What?
Revelation, discard a clue if possible. Not possible. Pray, most clues. Hunter, immune to fire, and this enemy deals fire damage. Of course it does.
Yeah.
You know what's...
That cat burglar is starting to look really juicy right about now, I think.
Yep.
It's gonna start to get real nice.
Best investment ever.
Yeah. Disaster. Well.
Oh.
Eh?
If I leave this place, then... Yeah, okay, cool. Never mind.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna cat burglar myself out of here. Yes.
Yeah, what's... Okay, what... I'm just trying to figure out, like, what's the plan? Because I know there's something to do with Elite... the Shoggoth deals more damage or something, because it's like a boss. I have to just check that really quickly. When massive enemies attack, they attack everybody, blah, blah, blah. An enemy with health per investigator is called a boss. Whenever a boss enemy deals damage to another boss enemy, multiply that damage by the number of players in the game.
Oh, so the... oh yeah, boss enemy damage. Cool, yeah.
Okay, so if the Shoggoth, I guess, makes it all the way back to the tank, it'll, like, hit the tank more. Because they're both bosses, but I don't honestly, I don't know if I see that happening.
So yeah, I think I'm gonna cat burglar away.
Yep.
But that leaves these guys here.
Good question. Okay, well, hang on. I'm just trying to think here. If I go first, I can try to evade this guy and then come back and try to get more clues, and then maybe even then go back to the floating platform, and hopefully you can join me then? I don't know. Does that sound like a possible plan? Because then this Shoggoth will be evaded, you can cat burglar out, then we'll maybe be safe kind of at the front. I don't know, Crosshair, honestly.
If I take the attack of opportunities, I could... Oh yeah, but the tank fires at the end of the enemy turn.
Right, once everyone's settled where they're gonna be, basically. Yeah.
Because I could take the Star Chamber Hypo Terminator to the German platform.
Well, and then that's true. Also, if you cat burgled away from it, I think it would then try to pursue the Stygian as well. Is that Am I reading that rightly? Yeah, I think so. It would try to hunt the Stygian.
Oh yeah, true. And the fire vampire is the issue here because it'll hunt
Just
us.
infuriating that exists. Why is there a vampire in there? What's happening? Ah. And it doesn't have like rival or anything on it. No, of course not. It's just hunting us, and it deals fire damage, and it deals damage and horror, and it's all terrible.
Yeah, and it has 5 evade.
Yeah. Well, so you're definitely going to want a cat burgle out of there for sure, because that just straight helps you walk away from it, so that's good.
Yeah, and I can't really get clues because that'll be attacks of opportunity, and yeah.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I'm open to like suggestions because this does feel like a bit of a cluster cluck, shall we say?
Yeah.
I can try to. For me, my plan would be if I can evade this guy, I can zip into where you are, scoop some clues, and then come back. That way, we've bought ourselves a bit of time, and then when you cat burgle out, everything is just kind of unengaged and free to fight amongst themselves, other than the vampire, which would then pursue us to the floating platform.
Yeah, but if we are at the Sogot location, doesn't it stay there?
Yes. If it's evaded, though, it doesn't hunt anyway, which is a thing.
Yeah, so we need to get the Sogot to the tank, basically.
I mean, like ideally, yeah.
Or
oh, right. When the enemy phase begins, ready this enemy. So yes, we want to be as far left as possible so that it comes to us, or at least moves a bit further on.
yeah, it needs to move here so it can kill the Hauptmann and friends.
Yeah, Hauptmann and friends, a classic. Yeah. Okay. Because you were thinking of maybe going left, right? Correct, rather?
Not really. Actually, I could use the cat burglar, leave these guys here, then come there, avoid the thing, but then you would have to engage these two when you come here, so I guess you do yours first.
Yeah, I think, like you said, I think the game plan is that we want to try to end up either left or middle, so that the shark pursues us. Right?
Yeah,
is the game plan, which I guess feels okay.
I should go to the German platform, but you should do your thing first so that the enemies don't engage you when you move here.
Yes, that honestly, okay, cool. That sounds like a plan. I like it. And I'm gonna do it. Here we go. Okay, done. All right, Dexter's gonna blur out of there. The horrible beast is coming, and he doesn't like it. I'm going to attempt to evade with blur. Give myself as many actions as possible to maybe see what else I can kind of manage. So I'm going to evade using willpower, but I get +2, so I'm at 7 to 3. And I'm going to try to succeed by as much as possible. 7 to 3. -2. Okay. Okay. So, success. I get rid of the alien disruption. I'm going to spend 1 charge from blur. I think that's good to get an action back. Okay. Whoop. Free trigger. I'm going to discard 6 cents to play divination for 2, which feels good as well. And here we go. Here we go, Crosshair. The blur of motion that is Dexter Drake rushes back onto the other floating platform. There's just chaos everywhere. I'm going to try to load up on clues while I'm here, because I feel like that's no bad thing. What else can I do? Anything? Not really. No, it's fine. Divination level 4. Investigate. You can use willpower. You get +2 skill value. I can spend up to 3 charges to discover 3 clues. Yeah, that's the plan. Work for you.
Yep.
Gonna try to get some clues here.
The fire vampire will be coming for you, but
Yeah, I mean, I guess it just is what it is, right? Like,
yeah,
I'm not. I mean, I might get blown to hell one day, but hopefully not yet. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna investigate. So I have 8. Oh yes, go ahead.
as long as you end up on the German platform, then we're fine, because the tank will fire on.
I think it'll fire
Actually,
on
yeah.
itself, right?
Yeah,
I mean, honestly, that's okay though, right? I don't think that's such a big deal.
yeah, it'll fire on us again, but
Well, I mean, I think that's just gonna happen, you know? Okay, so then with my last action, I'll move. I'm gonna rush into the belly of the beast, which is where we're gonna move to, which is the German platform. Good luck, but I am gonna try to get some clues in the meantime, because if we recall, actually, we're at 4 out of 6 Doom.
yeah.
So, you know, actually, that's a great question. Will we be able to... Okay, whatever. Just get clues. Get clues. 8 to 3. Great. I'm going to spend 3 charges for 3 clues. Done.
Cool.
Oops. And I can't really do much about that right now. Because, yeah, with my... I guess ideally next turn I'll run back to the right-hand platform somehow and put all my clues on the control cabinet. Unless I go now, but then I don't want to do that, right? Because we want this to happen.
Yeah, and you would be taking 2 damage.
Yeah, we want everything to come and we want everything to start exploding each other so that we clear the board a bit. So yes, Dexter is going to then last action move to the German platform. The Stygian tunnel dweller is aloof because its rival is here, and the the tank doesn't hit me right away. So that's me. Okay, done.
Yeah.
Done.
And Hunter's Hunt.
Oh, you have to take your turn though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're thinking about. Well, okay, I see. Yeah.
Hunter's Hunt first action.
Correct.
Because I do have 8 in evade.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. Oh, I see what you're. So potentially you could evade this vampire and then get out of here otherwise.
Yeah. Because that will leave 3 enemies on the center platform, which is the same amount as the tank platform. It's me. Oh yeah, but the Hyper Terminator will hunt also.
Mm-hmm. So I think pretty much. I think the thing is going to fire on the German platform. I think that's going to happen.
Except that the itinerant Shoggoth will hunt to the center platform. So if these 2 are avoided, they won't move. So there's 3 people on the center platform. So we can choose that it fires on that one.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, no, that's true. Absolutely. Horrible, but horrifying, but true. Yeah, and then actually everything's weakened and it'll be great. Yeah, I think that's good. That sounds like a plan.
I guess I'll try it, because last action I'll use the cat burglar if I need to.
Exactly, if you need to. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. 7 on
8, I think.
8 on
Yeah.
8 on 5 for the fire vampire.
Come on, fire vampire. Get out of here.
Cool. Hey.
Ugh.
-2. Cool.
Hey,
That's there.
take that. Just play in the crystals again.
Now I have a 5-on-3 on the Hypotherminator.
Hypotherminator, which is awesome.
Yeah, 5-on-3. I guess that's it.
May as well. That's still good.
-2.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
Delicious. Okay.
so you can stay there also.
Oops.
You can stay there.
Also, thank you.
Thank you very much. And I guess last action just move.
Dexter's hanging out under the barrel of the tank, and he's like, "Come on, they can't see me here," you know.
Yeah, and Jenny and the cat burglar and Mandy and Delilah just all slide under there also.
Perfect. Okay, the enemy phase begins, which readies our good friend, the Shoggoth. Not a good friend, obviously, but, you know.
And then it hunts
Dun, dun,
here.
correct. I'll deal with the Stygian tunnel dweller first, which does a damage to the tank, and then also gives itself more health. Ugh. A little scary, but not doing too much. It's okay.
And the itinerant Shoggoth will deal 4 damage to Hauptmann.
I think to I have to check how you're thinking about the horror on it or something else.
The damage, because it hunted to the Hauptmann.
Yeah, so it does. The target enemy takes damage equal to the attacking enemy's damage value.
Okay, so
yeah. Although when bosses damage other bosses, they deal extra. But that's
right.
Oh no, so but it's still they take 2. That's good. Oh.
Cool.
Okay. And are there any elder things? Yes. So it also kills that guy, I think, right? Just blows him up.
Oh, right, it's a rival. Yeah, that's dead.
We'll definitely take that. That's okay.
But that does mean that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's devastating. Okay, well.
Oh well.
No. Okay, the tractor again, the tank, I guess, just then discovers that we're hiding under it. And here we go.
Deals 2 damage to the Stygian as well.
Boom. And
Okay.
we then test agility 2 each. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. That passes.
Okay, that's good. And I am not going to pass, but hopefully not fail by okay, that's fine. Classic. All right, 2 damage. Dexter. I have not really a plan, but I'll figure something out here. Ugh.
I guess upkeep.
Here we go. We're upkeeping. Oh, my money! Perfect timing. Like what?
Cool.
Then we go to 5 out of 6 Doom and place our first clue on Shoggoth. And we draw our encounter cards. I think it's about to get a whole lot messier here. Roving appendage. Oh no! Test agility 3. For each point you fail by, you must take a damage or lose an action. If you are at or connected to a location with an abomination enemy, this gets +1 difficulty. I absolutely am. So I'm testing 2 to 4. Now I can lose actions, but I'd rather not. So I'm going to, because I need to put clues on the thing as well. So I'm going to commit Promise of Power to be 6 to 4. Crystal bag.
That'll do it.
That's still a pass, right? Yeah, okay. Phew. So the roving appendage just like woof right in front of Dexter's head as he tries to duck down, and he grabs his hat in the meantime as well. I am so gonna die this scenario.
Phobia. The speeding train is just affecting Jenny as well.
Yeah, sure.
No matter how agile and all she is, but
Could have done that. Okay. I have things I can do, I realized now, but that's okay. I'll keep them for later. Okay.
you
Yes.
know I can handle the doom counter.
Oh? Oh, right, of course. The clues should go on the we
Yeah,
need
because
more clues, yeah.
when my turn begins, I get 2 move actions.
Okay.
So, and I have a way to get a clue from the other floating place. So,
Huh? How are you going to get a clue? Oh, well, whatever. Then I say go for it. I guess you'll have... The itinerant Shoggoth is massive, so it won't come with you. It would engage you as you pass by, but it wouldn't, yeah. It wouldn't... No, I don't... Yeah.
no, it's the red clock 2 movement.
Yes,
So,
right. Okay.
no engagement, I think.
All right. Well, then, if that's your plan, I say you go for it. I'm gonna try to, again, I think we probably need more clues, but we'll figure out how we're gonna do this as we go.
Wait, because I moved 2 times, when I move to the center, the fire vampire will come with me.
Yes, to the far end. Yeah, that's true. Ideal. I mean, if you want, because your red clock goes off when your turn starts, right?
Yeah.
I could potentially start by moving into the center platform and trying to evade some stuff, so that so that we can survive.
True.
Potentially, and then
Yeah, we just need 1 clue on the other platform, so...
yes. Yeah, because basically what you're saying is you don't want the fire vampire ready for when you pass through.
Yeah, because it delays my actions then.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, no, I don't mind starting then, because I'm gonna go. Dexter's gonna rush back in. I'm gonna take the vampire, and I'm also engaged with the Shoggoth. Blur has, he said hesitantly. Blur has charges remaining, so evade. I'm gonna use willpower, get +2, so I'm evading at 8 to 5. Yeah. Ooh. I can't succeed by 0, though. That would be very bad.
Oh, and we both need to end up on the other platform so that the hunter will hunt to the tank.
Yeah, so that it goes, yes. Well, in fact, won't it kill the guys on the middle platform first? I think it might.
Oh, yeah. That might be also.
No bad thing, though, right? But then, yes, I agree with you. Then we want to that's what we want to try to do.
Oh, yeah, but is the Shoggoth engaged with... Oh, yeah, it's massive. Never mind, it's engaged with everyone.
Whee! So that's fun. Okay, I'm going to try to evade this guy at 8 to 5, and I'm going to... I can't believe it. I'm going to commit Fearless level 2 to be 10 to 5. I just really didn't want to fail with Blur.
Yeah.
Okay, so Heal Horror. That's okay. I evade the fire thing. The Fire Nation. Do I need another charge? Evade, get a thing, move. Yes, I do. I'll spend a charge to get an extra action. Okay, I'm going to evade again. Now I'm going to try to evade the Shoggoth. At 8 to 3 because of Blur. Still has charges on it. 8 to 3. That's delicious. That's great. I'm going to... Yep, I'm going to return an asset from my play area to my hand and draw a card. Evaded. I'm going to try to get one more clue, because I can be full up. Why not? And then I'll move over and dump a bunch on the control cabinet. Okay.
Oh.
Here we go. Let's just, we'll investigate with divination here. So again, it's at 8. That's also incredible, but I will not use it this time. I'll spend 1 charge to get 1 clue, because I can't take any more clues on me. And then last action, Dexter's gonna run out of there, race out of there, and I'll dump 3 of my clues on the control cabinet. And then, I don't know, should I spend 2 of them right away, or all 4, or what do you think?
Yeah, I dropped the...
Sorry, I'll actually put 1, I'll put all of my clues on it, so that if you end up with a clue, we can then get an extra doom off or whatever.
Yeah. Cool.
So I'll spend 4 to remove 2 doom.
Also, hi, Sarah.
Oh, hello! Welcome to Doomed. As you can hear, of course, I am joined by the Crosshair.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, Crosshair, that was a lot, but I think I am done. Did I play an asset this turn? No.
No.
You're gonna be mad. I have 1 more thing to do. Just 1 though, I promise. My last action will be to... I can't believe it because we still need clues. That's okay. I'm gonna discard divination to play Miklaus Osi for 1. But he has soak. He has health. He has health and he can take a shell for me, basically, is my hope. Okay. Thank you very much. My turn is over. Please.
Well, first things first, Jenny's rushing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course, right away. Yeah, why not?
With the red 8 of the red clock ticking.
Mm-hmm.
Can I afford? I could afford 2 horror also.
There's searching for Izzy as well as on the board. I know that doesn't really bother you as much. It's probably okay.
Yeah, but it's good to get rid of it anyway if I can. So, let's just spend 4 resources to get a clue.
Oh, okay. Oh, sure. That's very good.
From there, put it on the control cabinet, and then remove 2 to drop the 2 by 1.
Yay. I'm hoping we can math this out properly so that, because we'll see what the last act is, but my fingers are crossed that we can math this out well. We'll see.
So yeah,
Good.
you dropped it by 2, I dropped it by 1. We are back down to 2 doom.
Incredible.
An action.
No, we'll take it. Yeah, for sure.
This means that I could get rid of Izzy, or I could get rid of the Acophobe. Well, Izzy can wait, basically.
Because it doesn't bother you so much, you're saying.
Yeah, and it's not like turn-based.
That's true.
It's when the game ends, so I have time. Rid of the fear of trains.
Fear of moving fast. I honestly don't know, but yeah. Oh, do you just just get rid of it? Okay, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, 1 action, get rid.
Perfect. Right, it's one of those. There's sorry, totally tangent here. There's a great card. I think it was in the Forgotten Age, so we maybe saw it when we played Ursula and Leo. It's just called behind you or something. And there's an action on it that says you look behind you. It just costs an action, doesn't do anything. And then it says below it, if you didn't perform this action this turn, lose all your resources or discard all your cards or something ridiculous. The idea of like wasting an action, so to speak. It's really cool.
Yeah.
I like it.
I have 0 resources and nothing to do here, so hard or a resource.
Yeah, whatever you need. It's probably no
So
bad
take
thing.
the resource. Yeah.
If we have a bit of breathing room, I might be able to get us some resources next turn as well. But, as we know, the war rages on the train.
Yeah.
The itinerant Shoggoth readies is the first thing that happens. And it deals its damage to every rival at its location, which is these guys, these Hauptmanns. So, sorry to you, Hauptmanns.
My card back.
It goes
Go
on the
into the...
bottom of your deck. Technically, I think is which is really also quite annoying because like, what if you put something good on? Whatever, it just is what it is.
But might be a weakness.
Yeah. Yes, I like that optimism.
Okay, so Hauptmann goes into the victory display, so we have 1 victory.
You didn't do anything to earn that. What the heck? All right.
Nope.
And then and then this interaction happens again, right? Yep. Oh, sorry, you got it. Thank you.
That to 4. And
And what does the tank do? It fires at the location with the most non-Ana Elba enemies or total investigators, which is
the middle one.
Yes, that's what you love to hear. This enemy deals 2 damage to each other enemy at that location, and I'm just going to check. Whenever a boss enemy deals damage to another boss enemy, multiply it by the number of players in the game. Non-attack effects, which cause an enemy to damage it, should be multiplied in the same way.
Is the tank a boss enemy?
My understanding is... I will find that definition.
Yeah, because it's elite.
Any enemy with health per investigator is a boss enemy. Apparently, this is all new to us, right?
So it basically does 6 damage to these.
It does. I think it does 4 damage to the Shoggoth, and 2 to the fire vampire. Because normally it does 2, right? I think it does 2. Yeah.
Yeah, but it multiplies by the number of investigators.
Which is 2.
Oh, right, yeah. 2 times 2 is 4.
As opposed to like cumulative. Sorry, yes, I was thinking as well. Oh, but it would be 2 plus 2 times 2, but whatever. No, it's not.
Yeah.
Still, though, I mean, that's no bad thing, right?
Yeah, and this ready doesn't move. Yeah, the itinerant doesn't hunt because it was fighting still.
It was fighting Germans, sure. Okay. So move back to upkeep. Draw a card, gain resource. No big deal.
Do I want my investments now? Not really. More on the pile.
3 out of 6 doom, and we of course place our second clue on Shoggoth, which I will continue to say I am absolutely furious that title is on an act. That's okay. We're drawing some encounter cards here. I have a plan. Fingers crossed.
Dexter's son. Oh, hi.
Malign energies. If you have no clues, this card gains Surge. I will let that happen. As if I could stop it somehow. Damn it. I knew I was going to draw an enemy. This is another Hypotherminator. It's coming for me over the top. Their rivals are the Stygians. It deals frost damage. But it's looking real scary for me personally. But I think I can handle it for now. We will see how it goes.
This looming presence. It's an everlasting looming presence, really.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
That's another hour down.
Yeah. Yeah, we're getting there, eh? Although, you know, at least the act is a ticking clock. It's not like we can kind of, you know, it's not like we're stopping from winning the scenario for any reason. We're just waiting. We're trying to wait anyway.
We need... This turn goes to 4 and it advances. I'm assuming there's 3 other clues there, so we need at least 2 more sets of clues to keep the clock ticking, I think.
It's really bad. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know what I'm gonna do.
Here's a question.
Yes.
Intel report. Can I use both of the actions? So can I?
Yes, to increase it to 6. Yeah, you absolutely can.
Okay, because then I could basically...
You can't split it, but that wouldn't apply here anyway. But I tried to do that once, and it's you can't like buy one clue on your location and another clue on another location. But you can pay 6.
Yeah, because I'm thinking if I don't take the investments,
it would be
or
ready. Yeah.
rather, it would be ready. I could take it, have 6 resources, spend my extra action that comes from the red clock, use investments, and get... I do have another in the report. So I could get 2 clues and lower the doom by 1.
Honestly, that would be pretty thrilling.
Yeah, it just lowers my resource gaining from 4 to 3 per turn.
Yeah, I mean, that's no bad thing. Audio Gunner, welcome to Doomed. Hello, the special episode making up for last week. I'm joined today, as I often am, by the Crosshair.
Hello.
Sorry, Crosshair,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah, I'm gonna retcon
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
the investment usage, but cool. Yeah, that's at least one thing I'll do.
Mm-hmm.
Because we don't want to go to the middle.
No. The fire vampire is gonna come and attack someone, but maybe that's not the end of the world. Excuse me.
Or I would do that. Oh, yeah. I'm not gonna use the red clock, actually.
Huh?
Cool. Yeah. Okay, well, who wants to go first? That's the thing.
Well, so I'm in a bit of an unfortunate state here on my end because I either have to... I'm just... I can't... I can either take an attack of opportunity and lose my good friend Mikolas Osi, because otherwise oh no, I wouldn't quite die. Or I can discard him to play an asset fast, which will help me then, evade or fight the hypothermator.
What else are you gonna do?
Get money and, give us money.
Yeah.
Not get any clues this turn. I would eventually I'll go in and get more from the platform, but honestly, probably just sit here. try to not die, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, because I was thinking...
What were you thinking? What were you thinking, Crosshair? I'm just kidding.
We don't need clues right now.
No.
Of time. So I could take the enemy, move to the center, evade. Oh yeah, but there's a lot of enemies there.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, I think you're right. We want to. If we stay away from the middle, this Shoggoth will hunt back towards the tank, and that's good.
Yeah,
I think, right? And
it won't kill the. It won't kill the fire vampire anyway, so...
No, but you know what? Like... Fire vampire, schmeyer, schmampire. You know what I mean? I think we'll be okay. We do. You're right, though. We will probably need more clues eventually, but like maybe we can afford to wait a turn. Let that rampaging beast head to the back.
Hopefully I could kill the fire vampire right now.
Could you?
Yeah,
Oh, that's exciting.
basically I could.
I mean,
Do have to stick around here still. Yeah.
Yeah, we need to not go to the middle. Yeah.
Okay, then I'll wait to get the clues another round.
Okay.
Should I go first then?
Yeah, you do what you want to do. Yeah.
Okay.
I think
So-
I can handle this thing. I think.
Let's put another no. No. I'll take the 2 resources from the red clock.
Nice. That's a good shout. Yeah.
Then I'm gonna use a small favor at 4.
Delicious. Delicious. A small favor.
Yeah.
Hey, do you mind? Someone just shanks him.
Yeah. Random German.
Incredible. Incredible. Okay.
Or made a deal with the Sogoth. Could you poke him?
Just give him a little poke. Yeah.
That means I'm gonna put another one on the investment still.
Yeah. In the end.
But yeah, that was one action. I have 1 resource left. I can't really help you.
Thanks.
The red clock keeps ticking and ticking and ticking, and Jenny can't help feel like she's on parade time.
Very nice. Well, there's a real clock theme happening with Jenny. I guess that's the looming threat of death to her.
Yeah, yeah. And as a last action, I'll put a resource on parade time.
Excellent. Okay, right. So I've never seen this card in action either, but place a resource on borrowed time as a click, up to 3. And then forced, when your turn begins, remove all clicks from it. You may take that many additional actions. Okay, so you're essentially pouring actions 1 turn into it to get a mega turn the next turn.
Yeah.
Or in this
Or
case,
if I have extra actions, yeah.
yeah, hey, look, no one's mad about that. Meanwhile, this creature is screeching towards Dexter as he's like ducking. He's hoping it's flying overhead, but it's not. It's coming straight for him. I'm going to play a brand of Cthulhu straight. So I take an attack of opportunity. 1 damage on me. 2 damage. 1 damage on Miklaus. 1 horror on me. This is the upgraded. The Spectral Razor was more of a trick. When Dexter goes to pull this dagger of energy out from under his robe, instead a blade of pure nuclear fire emerges. This is, I'm assuming, something to do with the red crystals that they've been carrying back and forth. That's what I like to imagine, anyway.
Show off.
He is a show-off. We're both show-offs. We're rogues. Well, I'm a mystic rogue.
True.
I suppose that's a good point. I'm gonna fight. Let's party. Brand of Cthulhu for this attack. You may use willpower. You get +2 skill value. If you succeed, spend up to 3 charges, and it deals up to 3 damage. So I'm gonna try to just grab this Hypotherminator right away. Wish me luck, Crosshair. I'm fighting at 8 to 4. Is that good enough? It's gonna have to be. Oh, thank God. Okay. So I'll spend 3 charges from it to do 3 damage. The blade flashes out and explodes. I can only spend up to 3 at a time, but that's still pretty good, I think. So I'm gonna kill this guy straight out. And then last action, Dexter's been making promises he can't keep, but he's hoping that it's not going to come collect yet. I need resources for my stuff, as do you, I know. If I take 3, would you like 2 of these resources? Do you feel like you need them, or
I don't actually need resources.
I'm taking all 5 unless you want one.
Yeah. Go for it.
Yay! But I am putting curses in the bag. Sorry, bye.
Wait, what?
Wait, what? Wait, what are you doing? Oh, horrible. Okay, we're back around to the enemy phase. I think Dexter's like, whoa, exhausted, but, you know, it's happening anyway. The Shoggoth, the hunters hunt first, right? So Shoggoth could hunt onto us or onto its rival, the Anna Elba. So let's figure this out, right? Oh, hello to Reading Aloud. It's wonderful to see you. I'm joined today by Crosshair. Welcome to Doomed.
Hello. Also, hello.
Hello. Yeah, sorry, I did that in the wrong
Audio gunner, if I didn't say hello.
Okay. So, yes, how does this work, Crosshair? You've got this.
Deals damage, that goes to 5. And the tank does no damage.
But the Shoggoth does 4 damage to the tank, right? Boom.
Yeah. And when the tank dies, they'll come for us.
Yes. So the spooky thing is my computer isn't even powered on. Ooh. When the enemy phase ends. Yep, I'm ready.
The tank fires on the German platform.
It's just blowing itself up at this point. I mean, fine. No problem here. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, so... And... Was it an elite? So...
It was,
it does
yeah, it was
8
anything
damage.
that has per investigator health, right? So, exactly.
Right.
Okay.
So the tank has 9 damage, the Shoggoth has 8, and the first Stygian that we met is still alive.
It's grown now, right? It's more than doubled in size. Just horrible. Okay, we're back around. It's upkeep time. I knew it. Damn it. That's fine. It's fine. We're okay. Everyone just calm down.
That's actually really good for us at the moment. What I just pulled.
Oh, yes?
But we'll have to see.
I have to see it. Okay. I have to trust you. So we go to, if I'm not mistaken, 4 out of 6 Doom, and add a clue to Act 3A, which then advances Act 3A. Please don't be an enemy. God damn it! The leader of the alien expedition towers above the other members of its species. This is an Elder Thing, elite, starch, whatever. It's 5 combat, 4 health, 4 evade, 12 health. Put the alien platform location into play at the right end of the train and spawn this enemy there. That's just great. Oh! It's got clues.
Oh, yay!
I'll read the enemy first here, and then we'll move on and look at the act and so on. And then maybe a quick break, Crosshair. I know we're in a rush, but I think we're okay for time.
Yeah, we have hour and a half still.
Yeah, it's just massive. Okay, cool. The alien platform is connected to each adjacent location. Forced, after you discover these clues from this location, discard those clues. When this location has no clues, flip it. Interestingly enough.
Do I have a feeling that we should flip it?
Act 4A. Another thing coming. Finally, you catch up to the alien platform ahead of you. The strange frames with the wrapped prisoners are fastened to its surface and heavily guarded. Maybe you can rescue them, but you get the sense you don't have long. So we have to rescue them, right? Forced, when the place doom step of the mythos phase ends, spawn a clue on this blah 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 blah. 3 clues, advance this act.
You know what?
Yes?
I have 4 resources on my investments, and I have 2 resources in my bank.
I like where this is going.
And getting 2 clues from one location away costs 6 resources.
I really like where this is going. We'll do our mythos phase first, or actually, hang on, Crosshair. Sorry, I should ask you before I. Would you like to take a quick break before we do mythos and potentially just wrap up the game? I don't know. Or should we do it and see if we end up at the end of the scenario?
We could take a break now.
Yeah, I just need a quick one myself.
12 minutes. Yeah.
But this is there is combat aplenty happening. Thanks for joining us so far, folks. We're almost done, and I think Crosshair's about to single-handedly buy us the scenario win. We'll see how it goes. Join us back here on Doomed in just a moment. This is why I love this program. Well, it's why I love streaming, really. It's interacting with people with comments like you, Audio Gunner. Hello and welcome back to Doomed. Not so solo playthroughs through Arkham Horror, the card game, where we're almost finished the scenario, so I don't do the rest of the intro, but I am joined today by the Crosshair.
Hello.
Hello. Thank you, Audio. It's a good question. Will we survive? And as Crosshair points out, specifically, really bad if Jenny doesn't survive. She's been very lucky so far. Incredibly lucky. Okay.
Halfway through with no defeats.
Yeah. I'm sitting here, Crosshair. I have a card in my deck that heals, and I'm like, I was hoping to draw it early so that I could have healed off my trauma, blah, 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 blah. But no, nothing doing. Let's do our Mythos phase encounter card draw, and then, as you point out, I'm pretty sure you can just buy,
I have a plan.
discard, and then flip that platform, and we'll see what happens, basically. I like it. But I'm gonna draw an encounter card first. So Dexter and Jenny watch as this. Oh yes, sorry.
We played Doom. Yeah.
Yes, I did. Yeah, because we flipped the thing. Obviously, this is the large leader of the alien expedition. They watch as they finally catch up to the alien platform. Can they sneak aboard? Oh no! This is a soldat. It's a 2/2/2. It's a hunter with swarming 1, so I will give it a swarm there. Its rivals are monsters. There's no monsters here though, so it engages me.
Yeah.
That's just too bad, but that's okay. Hopefully it won't matter, but we'll see, right?
Would you like more Germans?
Please. Hello, Eruvana. Welcome to Doomed. I'm thrilled you're here. I've got the Crosshair on the line, as I'm sure you know.
Hello again.
Hello again. Oh, shoot. Were you here before, Eruvana? My apologies. Oh, jeez. Okay.
You can't remember anything.
Honestly, I can barely remember who I'm playing in this game. Okay.
Well, the Germans really came around.
Yeah, I mean, they're just... I don't know. Do you think they, all are coming out of the tank and just rushing down the platform towards us? I feel like that's what's happened here.
Yeah, because the tank and the Shoggoths, I believe, deal damage at the same time, so they'll kill each other.
Yeah. No, I'm just thinking all the soldiers that are on us now kind of popped out of the tank to get out of there. It's kind of how I see it.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
So in that case, though, yes, notes on swarming enemies, I should just point out. You dealing damage to one overflows onto the other if you deal extra damage, but evading one evades all of them.
Ah, cool.
If that makes a big difference.
Kind of does, because I do get 8 evade. Yeah.
You also get your extra action from borrowed time. You have a lot of stuff happening this turn. I think you should
Yeah.
But you if well, I think your plan was to potentially just accomplish the objective. So I say you go first, and then if we still have problems, we'll deal with them as they come up.
Yeah. Oh, first things first. Borrow time. Click. and gives me an extra
Stack of extra actions over here. Incredible. I just
just in case.
Just in case.
Red clock has 1 charge, which means I have +3 for my first action.
Mm-hmm.
I could also just use the cat burglar and go to the alien platform. But that would mean that you have 4 of the...
Yeah, I mean, yes. You'd also have to deal with the fact that the Dürer, whatever it's called, is there. I guess there's that
Yeah.
As well. I don't know if that... Maybe that doesn't bother you because you have so many allies.
I could, like, use the cat burglar, go there, and then evade that.
It's true. Here, okay.
But-
I'm just thinking about that. The act deck says maybe you can rescue them, but you get the sense you don't have long. And then after 3 clues are on Act 4A, we flip. So I don't know if we have to wait the 3 rounds or if we're just trying to get those clues and we win. Like I don't know what happens.
Yeah, I think we need more clues still, because the Doom will advance before the...
Oh, it's true. That's so bad.
Because we can't get them from the alien... But, yeah, I'll clear the alien platform. Let's do that. One thing at a time. So... First action... 8 to 2. Avoid the Germans. I think that's good.
I think so too, yeah.
Equal to the number of clues you control. Okay, cool.
Mhm.
0. Just have to remember that this is my card.
Yes, in the rules it's like, if you're not sure, you may look at it. Funny.
Yeah. Okay, second action, let's just take all the investments.
Huzzah. Money. Yeah, reading, we have actually missed a couple weeks, so all good if we're not quite caught up. I like to try to remind people of story, but last week we had a bit of an incident here at the old Casa del Liz and Scott, so we're safe, we're happy, but we didn't stream last week, so that's okay.
Third action. They'll report at 6 resources.
That's a lot of resources.
To get 2 clues from the alien platform that just go away.
Yeah, exactly. They immediately discard, and we flip the look. Oh, here, I'll take those out of there.
Cut down the wrapped prisoners from one of the frames and cut open the strange smooth material. To your relief, you recognize the people inside. Some of the academics you thought lost in Boston. In your campaign log, record that the investigator rescued alien captives in the Elder Tunnels.
We
Flip
rescued
this card.
the alien captives in the Elder Tunnels. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Flip this card, it cannot be flipped again.
Rescued the alien captives. The aliens captives, I wonder?
Alien captives.
But they're not aliens. They're humans, right? Hopefully.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So that's done. I guess then we just... Yep, you're right. I think we have to survive.
Yeah. These soldiers aren't hunters.
No, they are not. And neither is the Dürer, which is amazing. I didn't realize that either.
Yeah.
Aliens, alien captives. There it is. No, hang on. That's different.
What do I do? 1 action left.
Well, like you said, we need those clues, right? We need at least, I guess, 4 clues?
Are
I think.
you
Eventually.
planning? Yeah. because if I can engage all 4 soldiers,
Yeah.
that 4 damage. Can I take 4 damage? Take 4 damage.
What the heck, reading? They're trusting you to talk in public? I barely trust you to talk on the stream. I'm just kidding, obviously. Got a lot of wit reading. Don't worry about it.
Oh, now I know.
What are you thinking?
If you can evade your enemies, you can take all 4 of them, then take the 4 damage as attack of opportunity and move to the alien platform. And
Yes?
actually,
What? Why?
so I can leave them there with the cat burglar and the Führer can kill them.
Does that... It doesn't have rival, though, does it? No, so they don't... Hang on. But the soldats are fighting monsters, so they would start shooting up the Dürer.
Yeah.
It doesn't have rival, so it doesn't hit back.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do hear
That
what you're saying,
means...
though.
Yeah. That means I'm gonna need more actions next turn. Which means I'm gonna add a click to the borrowed time.
No problem at all.
Also, the red clock movement isn't an attack of opportunity movement.
I don't think so, because... Yeah, my understanding of the rules is that if you take any action that's like bold, that isn't fight, parlay, evade, or resign, then you take an attack of opportunity, but it's not any of those things.
Cool.
Because it's
So
move, but it's not bold. Yeah.
you evade the soldiers in the enemy phase, they all engage me when they're ready.
Mhm.
Next turn I move with the red clock and leave the soldiers there with the cat burglar.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
That sounds good. Now, evading is not really my forte at the moment, but you do make a good point. If I can... Okay. Yes. I'm trying to think of how I want to do this here. I am going to... Oh, man. Am I going to do that? Think of how I want to do this here. I definitely want to... I have to play out my blur to be able to evade, but I don't want to get rid of anything that I'm sitting on right now, you know? If I fight twice, that's a waste of time. That's just a waste
Yeah,
of time.
because in... Oh yeah, maybe we can get the Dürer killed by the soldiers.
I mean, that'd be pretty cool, but I'm not overly... I'm gonna...
If you can evade them.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
Hup, I'm discarding the Brand of Cthulhu, which feels kind of bad because it's, you know, but it's so that I can play something equally cool, which is the Blur. This is Dexter's whole thing, right? He's transforming the various energies that he has, sort of, into whatever he requires in that moment. So, sorry, I didn't take an action yet. That was free. First action, I'm going to evade using Blur. Yeah, and I'm going to use willpower, so I'm evading at 6 to 2, because I get +2 value. Let's party. 6 to 2.
I think...
Yep.
Yeah. Oh well.
Oh, no, sorry.
I was gonna say I might be able to help, but...
Oh, I think...
No need.
Yeah, I figured 4 up was not bad. I'm going to spend a charge to get the action back. Whoop, so it's evaded. Yeah, I think I can do this. I'm going to move... Oh, God. I'm going to really hope that this isn't a big problem. I'm going to move to the floating platform. Oh, it's time. It's time for Dexter to just he's just jamming his hands in there to try to grab as much energy crystal as possible. They can't lose the alien platform before they've rescued all of the, academics or whatever. So I'm drawing an encounter card, and I'm getting 2 clues. The encounter card is roving appendage. I don't like this, Crosshair, and I don't respect it. And I don't respect it so much that as the appendage from one of the beasts comes hurtling out of nowhere, Dexter just puts his hand up, he says no, and it disintegrates against the palm of his hand. I do have to take a horror, which I will. I'll put it on Rosary, but I'm canceling this revelation. That's okay. I just don't want to die. I'll take 2 clues. Woo! And I will move back. Yeah. No, you don't want me to move back, right? Because you're gonna do the thing with all the. No, they're all gonna engage you.
Yeah.
It's okay.
But I don't want the tank to shoot at you because you might die.
That's very kind. So I will not come back, and I'm hoping that I'm hoping that I can get there with the clues. Later.
At least 2 clues, so.
Yeah. Last action, I'm gonna just investigate, but instead of testing my book, I'm gonna use Miklaus to test my willpower instead. I mean, like, honestly, why not? Yeah, let's do it. I'll test it 4 to 3. Is that really bad? It's not that bad. 4 to 3. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Thanks a lot, Miklaus.
Yeah.
Okay. Great.
Enemy.
Yes. Well, I guess
Look, these are exhausted.
So the first
The
thing.
Dürer does nothing.
Yeah. So I guess the first thing then is all of these guys, right?
Can we choose when? Oh yeah, but hunters hunt at the start anyway.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, exactly. Isn't that nice?
So can we choose the order? Oh no, the damage happens at the same time. So this goes up to 6. Then I guess the tank and the Shoggoth kill each other.
I think so. That's a really good question. Yeah, I'm just gonna quickly see.
No, the tank fires at the end.
Right,
so
right. Okay, so that's too bad. So then, so the Shoggoth will hit it first for 4 damage and explode it.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean,
well,
okay. Like, we still, no more tank. Boom.
Yeah. A huge explosion at the back of the.
Yeah. I mean, also, get me the heck out of there. By the way.
Yeah. Right next to Dexter, there's a huge explosion as a Shoggoth eats a tank.
Yeah, I never saw anything like this during the Great War, obviously, is what he's thinking. He's desperately trying to get more crystals. But yes, everything. Here, I'll grab those for you there. And then yes, everything ready's in the upkeep phase. Yep. Huh? Anything bad? It's okay. Yeah. Oh, sure. That's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah. Exactly. Isn't that? Is he actually?
I don't know. I'm looking.
Yeah. Exactly. I don't know. God. Okay. So clues go back on the floating platform. We go to 5 out of 6 doom. We put 1 clue on another thing coming, and we draw our encounter cards. The encounter deck is looking very thin indeed. Let's see.
Oh.
Okay.
Of course.
Sure. I mean, there are alien intrigues here, right? I feel like the resonance of the Shoggoths is interfering with the resonance of the Crystal Cache, which is why I can't seem to hold them. That's okay. That's honestly fine. I'm a little mad, but will live.
Oh.
Yes?
The Stygian will hunt the accursed follower.
Yes, it will.
Oh, poor choice of location.
Oh, jeez. What about the follower? I feel like pops out of the German tank and just immediately gets mobbed by this horrible, massive black ink thing. Yeah. Oh god.
Okay. Alien disruption.
Oh.
-1 to all skills.
Ooh. That's less nice, honestly.
It's fine. I didn't need them anyway.
I'm not using my skills.
So, should I do my interesting turn?
Yes, please, please take your time and your well, literally. I mean, don't actually take your time. No, hang on. Don't figuratively take your time, but take your literal time. Yeah, there it is.
Arrow time goes there. The resource goes on the clock. So, oh yeah, the enemies engaged me. So I'm gonna move here as a free action from the red clock.
Platoon of soldiers just like scrambling after Jenny onto the platform. Incredible.
Well, she is the one who destroyed their blimp, so...
Oh, that's true. And now their tank, although we didn't do it technically, but we were there. I'm sure they were not happy.
And then, just as they near the end of the train and the soldiers look up at this Dürer, a massive alien overlord, Jenny and the cat will just
Whoop.
go away.
Engage each enemy engaged with you and move to a connecting location. Does not provoke attacks of opportunity. I mean, honestly, unbelievable. I love it. And Jenny just manages to slip out of their view while they then focus their fire on this thing instead.
Yeah.
Love it. I love it.
Oh,
I love it.
hello.
Oh, hello again. Yay.
Right then. What do we need? We need clues.
I'm planning to get a few more from the floating platform this turn, but if you have a thought in your head to come and help, you may do so if you so desire.
You need health, actually.
Yes.
But I don't have the resources for it.
No, that's okay. We'll live. I mean, hopefully I'll live, you know.
No, I think I'll get rid of setting crazy. That's... yeah.
You have to succeed at the thing, though, no? Is it a test, or is it... I actually don't know what it does.
Oh, yeah. Investigate.
Ooh. Okay.
And I can't use lockpicks on this.
Separate action, yeah.
So that would be a 2-on-3 investigation.
With action, no less, yeah. Ew.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
It's fine. And he can just deal with the troubles of not finding her sister. You could always put 3 actions on borrowed time.
Yeah, have a huge turn next turn if you think you might need it.
Because other option is to come there and try and get some clues with my 2 investigation.
That's it, right? Like, I just don't think... You're right, I don't think that's going to do too much either.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Alright.
3 clicks on borrowed time.
I mean, incredible. Meanwhile, Dexter is... You know, Dexter's going to try to get additional clues. Again, he's going to try to get some more of the crystal cache. He's already jammed his hands in, but we're going to see if I can get more. The plan is to get some clues, and then I'm going to come over to you and put some on the control cabinet. That's the plan. So I'm going
you can
hard play.
have to.
Yes, I have to. Yeah. So if I fail this, I'll still move and place 2, but I'm hoping to get more. Okay, so I'm investigating. I have 4 willpower. Plus 2 is 6 to 3. Occultist, which I believe is minus 2. Oh no, it's my. That is very, very disappointing.
Oh, yeah.
Ow. Okay. I'll be back for you anyway. I'm coming back for you, you clue suckers. I'm. Dexter can't quite get there in time before bullets go whizzing by, so instead he's going to run to the platform. I'm going to put 2 clues on the control panel and then immediately spend them to remove a doom from the agenda.
Yeah.
And I guess we're going to need more, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. That's it, right? Enemy phase?
Yeah. Oh.
This is where it gets a bit tricky. Okay, Hunter's Hunt.
There's no elder things. No. So, yeah.
Just in time. What happened here?
So, yeah. Shoggoth hunts towards us. Cool.
It's got
and
4
the
health left. Yeah, okay, that's a bit too much to kill it. Too bad.
the Stygian tunnel dweller rivals the accursed follower.
Incredible. Yeah, it's
So
just trying to consume as much flesh as it can, really.
And the accursed follower deals damage to the Stygian. Cool.
Soldiers,
And
meanwhile,
then
right?
there's a hail of bullets.
Yeah, it does it as they try to take down this beast.
Yeah, that's a state 4.
Yeah. All enemies that mass fire are adversaries. Arrival or adversaries? No. Arrival with hunter treats his adversaries as investigators. That's fine. I'm just trying to figure out if the elder thing will attack back. It's an adversary to this rival, but I don't actually know. While an enemy with... No, that's fine. When enemies resolve attacks during the enemy phase, each rival which is ready and unengaged attacks one of its adversaries. And each adversary which is ready and unengaged attacks one of its rivals. Yep. So, it does. It sounds like.
Okay, so all of them have 1 damage.
Yeah, it's massive. You're absolutely right. Here, I'll get a few more.
Okay. There's a huge battle going on the
And a curse from the accursed follower. Naturally. Oh, that is...
Skip.
Okay, good. Potentially excellent here. Yes, we upkeep. We go back to 5 out of 6 doom. We put a clue on the act. We're almost there, Crosshair.
Yeah.
We just need at least, well, yeah. I know what we need and I think we can do it. So let's draw our encounter cards and see what horror awaits. Oh no, it's a soldat! They're coming for me! So.
Actually, the hunter would hunt to the soldiers, but...
It will.
The Shoggoth hunts Ab-Erna.
Yes, oh, well, if there's no other targets for it. We just need
Yeah.
at least 2 clues is the problem. I'm gonna have to get it. I'm gonna have to go in there and get some clues, and we'll see how it goes. I gotta deal with these soldats now. Yep, it's all you.
If you have no clues, no, I don't.
No clues.
Search.
That's been a whiff this whole game, hey?
Oh, we can't get clues here.
Oh,
no.
no. Oh, jeez.
Okay then. I have... When my turn begins, the red clock will tick to 3, giving me an extra action, and the borrowed time will give me 3, so I'll have 7 actions this turn.
Now, what are you going to use them on is the question. This is the real question that I have.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I um.
You could take these soldiers off me and try to, I don't know, try to deal with them.
Yeah, I could.
Yeah, you could.
Or I can go ready the Shoggoth for you, like.
That would be great, actually. That would be really useful.
Because you need to get 3 clues from that location.
Yes, correct. Yeah.
You also need to evade. Okay, I'll just do my turn so we know where we stand.
I have a, yeah, I think it's looking okay.
Okay. Red clock gives me 1 action. Then battle time gives me 3 more actions.
Way too many actions in a turn. It's incredible. Okay.
So 7 actions. Attack of opportunity is 2 damage. I have all of the health left on these. Cool. So when I take an enemy from you, do the swarm enemies also come?
That is a great question. I don't have Swarm in front of me right now, so I'm not sure. I can check that for you really quickly. I think they operate, yes, I believe they operate as a single unit, for lack of a better term. They're 2 enemies, but they operate as a pack. So yes, I think if you engage all of them.
Okay. First action. Thank you.
That would make sense. Thank
you, boys.
Yoo-hoo!
I have to count these. Second action, third action, fourth action. I have 3 actions left. Yeah. So, second action. And he's gonna run to the alien platform with the friends.
Okay.
So,
Ouch.
2 damage. 1 on me.
I think you just put 1 on the cat burglar as well, yeah.
Yeah. Because 2 enemies.
Sure, sure.
Third action, exhaust cat burglar. Leave the enemies here.
Oh, at the... Alright. Just incredible.
Fourth action, move to the middle platform. Well, technically, middle platform. Fifth action. Try and evade the boss.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a 4 on 3 currently. That's not great. Actually, I won't be able to play this, so Black Fan.
Yeet! Just throw it at it. Yeah, there you go. Whoa!
Yeah. So 6 on 3 evade.
Okay.
Yeah.
Honestly, not bad, I think. Nice. And you passed by 2 or more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So alien disruption goes away.
No more alien disruption.
2 actions left. I could always put 2 actions on the road time.
Yeah, are you... Here's a question for you, Crosshair. Are you able to stay at that location? Because when the Shoggoth readies, I can't take that hit, and I really, like... You know what I mean? I want to... I'd rather it not hunt on to me. I'm very squishy. I'm gonna try to fix that for you next time.
Oh, it's not a it's a massive, so it'll hit you anyway.
Yeah. If I'm there. But if I... Right? Like... My hope is to get in, get some clues, get out. That's my hope.
Ah, right. Then I should investigate and try to get a clue so I get rid of the alien intrigue.
Yeah, if
And
that works. I mean, honestly, if that works for you, that's fine by me too. Yeah.
then probably leave. So yeah, I should probably leave.
Reading, how big was the box of this floor lamp? I feel like if I had a really long box, I would have questioned whether it was a desk lamp or not. Anyway, sorry, go ahead, Crosshair.
So yeah,
Okay,
try to investigate and leave.
wait, hang on. If you leave, the Shoggoth will ready and hunt onto us and kill us at the floating platform. I think. Right? Because, yeah,
But
when the enemy phase begins, it readies.
Yeah, but I can't take the... Can I take the hit?
You...
I can take the hit, actually.
I can't is this why I'm very concerned for me. I thought it was overpackaged.
Yeah. 2 health, 2...
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I can actually take that.
Yes. Meat shield partner. Thank you.
And actually, I think I'm gonna kill it.
Oh, I mean that'll be cool.
Yeah, let's use Delilah.
Oh yeah.
And 3 resources to do 2 damage to it.
Choose an enemy at your location, 2 damage if it's exhausted. Yeah. Hey, there you go. Reading. I love a good lamp.
I have 2 actions left, which means I could try to hit it.
Yeah. Yeah.
4 on 4 for if I can manage to hit twice.
I mean, I'm rooting for you, Crosshair.
I don't have any extra. Yeah. I'm gonna stay here anyway, so I should try to kill it instead of trying to get rid of the alien intrigue, because you can deal with that.
Yes, I believe so. Yeah. Oh god.
Because you need to get the 2 clues back to the platform.
Yep. Move in, get 2 clues, leave. This is the hope.
Ha.
If I fail again, I'm in so much trouble.
Yeah, if you fail, I'm probably dead, so...
Well, you know. Oh god. Okay.
Because I can't do anything else, really.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway,
Okay.
cool. So... wait, why is my... Yeah, that should be 5 on the agility. Yeah. So yeah. 4 on 4, punch the evil Shoggoth.
Punch, punch, punch. Oh! What a punch. Jenny's such a go-getter. She's great.
That's 11, so... 1 more punch and it's dead. So... Let's see.
Come on, buddy.
4 on 4. 0.
Crosshair, I honestly do not... Hang on, I'm going to get really close to the mic. No, I'm not. I'm not going to. I'm just... Oh! RJ
And-
Cody, hello! Sorry, go ahead, Crosshair.
He just punched a Shoggoth to death.
So RJ, you're just in time to see my partner in crime, the Crosshair. The Crosshair is here, and welcome to Doomed RJ Cody.
Oh,
Totally messed that up again. You're just in time to see Jenny Barnes, a dilettante who has a lot of money and just likes to run around, wears a nice hat and a nice dress. You've just watched her beat a massive monster to death with her presumably bare hands. Well, gloved hands.
And-
But,
it'll help with the friends.
yeah. Incredible.
I imagine that it was a huge firefight, fists flying, tentacles everywhere, and the story goes that, yeah, I punched it to death.
Oh yeah, no big deal. Oh, hi RJ. Yeah, so I just noticed that I have... Sorry, we have to finish the stream, I know, but I have a new setup here. I just have a new computer, so I'm using a new stream setup, and for whatever reason, I didn't realize my mic is only broadcasting on 1 channel. So I will fix that for next time. I hope that's not too weird for people. So cash weirdness, so cash. Okay, Crosshair, watch this. Watch this. I'm gonna move in. I'm gonna get the 2 clues with divination.
With
And then I'm gonna move back. Yes?
What skill are you using?
Willpower?
That's the brain one.
That's the brain one, yeah.
Okay. Have one.
Yay. Okay, thank you.
I
So
could actually give you another one, but I don't think I want to.
I think this is theoretically our last turn, right? So in fact, I have one as well. I'm gonna. The problem with Drawn to the Flame here is that. Oh, hang on. Does it discover clues? Yes, it does. So I would only get 1 clue from using it because of alien intrigues. Give you the brain. What the heck, Roger? But, okay, I'm testing. I have 4 willpower, 5, 6 with the thermos, 7, 8 with divination. 8 to 3. Should I blindfold myself for this? No, it's okay. I just... So you can't... Hey, Papa J-Dub! Welcome to Doomed. I'm joined today by a blindfolded Crosshair. Oh, not anymore.
Hello.
Sorry, I only just discovered this feature on Tabletop Simulator, and I love it. I wish I could also then grab a Chaos Token, Crosshair. I just don't want to look.
Yeah.
Testing 8 to 3.
Yes.
It's just ridiculous. I'll spend 3, which only gets me 2 clues if that works. Yeah, thank you, Papa J-Dub. It's just a new stream setup with a new computer, and something weird's up with my microphone. I'll have to check that out just after this.
Yeah, this goes away.
Clues. Yeah, exactly. So I'll get 2, and then last action, Crosshair. I'm moving back, I'm putting them on the thing, and we're using the cabinet to remove a doom.
Hey.
Yay! Thank you, though. I appreciate it.
Oh, but enemy turn.
Yes. Papa J-Dub, were you hit by that big storm the other day, or did you get out unscathed? Because we had a lot of fire up. Not fire, not literally fire, just stuff. Okay.
The Stygian gets a damage. It gets another horror. Then the accursed follower dies.
You lucky. We got a tree on the house, Papa J-Dub, but everything's okay. We're safe. Not too much damage. We're okay.
Okay.
Yes.
The Durer takes 6 damage.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it kills these 4, and this is your card.
I think so. I'm just gonna... I don't need to check, right? No. We're sure.
I don't think so. Yeah.
Put it on the bottom. Thanks, Papa J-Dub. Whee!
Those guys are dead.
That's your card. Wow, I mean, this is just wild. Okay.
And I'm hoping...
You're saying
hoping...
this 6 damage? No. 4 How much?
6. It was 6 damage, so 10.
Oh, up to 10. Okay, right, I see.
Yeah. Almost got it.
That's, you know what? Sometimes winning is surviving. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes. Well, actually, and speaking of, what's... Oh, no, you punched the Shoggoth to death. I was like, oh, right. Incredible.
Yep.
Just so ridiculous. Okay. Upkeep. Let's do this. Oh, I'm so happy that we're not dead. We go to 5 out of 6 doom once more, and we place a final clue and immediately advance. Act 4A. This train terminates here. With a devastating crash, the train suddenly comes to a stop. The air is filled with fire and screaming, and the world goes black. One more time, right? R2.
Okay.
I thought the alien train would have some sort of like brake system, but apparently not a thing. So I'm scrolling down here to resolution 2, and we're gonna see what we've got going on here. That was pretty exciting. Resolution 2. You awaken groggily to flickering firelight. Around you in the tunnel, you see your companions in various states of injury. Oh, my leg. Nearby, the silhouettes of the stone platforms are clearly visible, piled into a heap, one of them cracked in two. Intense fire lights up the tunnel beyond them. Exactly, weirdness. Your companions start to get to their feet, and you realize you don't recognize the figure moving between them to assist. It's a small man, with a neatly trimmed mustache, surrounded by a heavy fur hood. Dyer gasps, "Falcon? Dr. Klaus Falcon, you're alive?" "Not exactly," replies the man. Check the campaign log. If the investigators rescued alien captives in the Elder Tunnels, we did, choose up to one player card name per investigator listed under missing in the campaign log, remove those names from missing, and record them under survivors instead. That Crosshair, I think we can do at a later date, but the
Who do we have missing?
the missing one, well, my David Renfield got taken, and I think all of these guys are missing. This pile over here, I remember keeping them separate.
Also, Dr. Herlands and Frau Voigt.
Oh, it's true. So we can... Are also missing, that's true. So we can remove them from the well, one each, basically, can go into the rescued pile, and then we can use them in the future if we want. Record in your campaign log that the investigators survived a train crash in the tunnels. We survived a train crash in the tunnels.
Player card name. Okay, yeah. Because my cards aren't in the missing pile.
Oh, I see. Oh, interesting. We survived. Well, I can't type. A train crash in the Elder Tunnels. Okay. Add one cultist token to the chaos bag for the remainder of the campaign. I mean, sure. Why? Like, at this point, honestly, why not? What else do we have going on here? Check the victory display. If Dürer is in the victory display, record the name Dürer under deceased. Otherwise, add an Elder Thing token to the chaos bag for the victory, for the remainder of the campaign.
Almost.
Yeah. Can we get half an Elder Thing token? Basically, every time I pull it, I roll a die and I don't have to take it half the time. That would be great. Each investigator earns experience equal to the victory X value of each card in the victory display. In addition, the investigators earn one additional experience for each act card that was completed.
4.
That's ridiculous.
So there's Hauptmann, 1. The tank, 1. The Shoggoth, 1. The alien platform, 1. Which is 4. And then 4 cards.
And I believe someone also gets additional experience.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get 10 experience.
I mean, what are you gonna spend it on at this? Honestly, what are you gonna do with your permanents? Just buy permanent cards. Who cares? Just have a bunch of things sitting around.
Or things. I have a buy list.
Oh, there you go. I will not read Interlude 5 for the moment because, of course, I need to sign off this stream so that I can get onto the other stream. That's right, twitch.tv/Elizabeth A. Neal. It's punchy in about 45 minutes time, but we did it! Hello, P. Sklardicus.
Hey.
Welcome and goodbye to Doomed, because we're just signing off. I'm joined today by the Crosshair.
Hello, bye.
Bye. So, Crosshair, that was pretty wild. I feel like the warring creatures obviously did some favors, and we just survived, or at least, sorry, I just survived. I obviously need more health. I need more health.
Yeah,
figure that out.
It came a bit to the wire with the last clue getting, because I'm going to check, because I don't think we'll be playing this again, but...
What the other side does?
Oh, well, okay. Boring. Actually, I didn't watch it before.
Oh, Okay.
I'm not gonna tell it.
All
I can
right.
tell you after the stream, so no spoilers for people. But
Exactly, Peace Galacticus. No, Crosshair's right here. Can you not see him? Well, thank you all very much for joining us on this bonus Doom It's not a bonus. It's a make-up Doom stream from last week when we were, assaulted by the actual Elder Gods here in my home. But we're safe, we're well, and we're looking forward to bringing you more... No, not even Peace Galacticus. Don't even worry about it. We're bringing you a bit more tomorrow. If I can do a bit of promo, it's a big weekend for streams. We've got Punchy in about 45 minutes over on Liz's channel. Tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern, we got Drew Crew. If you haven't watched Drew Crew, you gotta tune in. Liz and I read Nancy Drew and we tear it to shreds. It's a lot of fun. No, we have a good time. We do the voices. And then at 5 p.m. Eastern, Crosshair and I are hopefully back here with another Doom stream if you can spend that much experience in 24 hours. Sunday is Punchy Book Club, also on Liz's channel at 1 p.m. Eastern with Kathy. They're doing Sandman Volume 5. Yep. And then at 5 p.m. on Sunday, join Kate, John, Liz, and I on RPG Clinic as we do our Session 0 for our new campaign, not Neo Rokugan. We need some more time with the material to deal with it. But we're going to be playing Changeling the Dreaming 20th Anniversary Edition Redux. Wow, what a week. And then on next Tuesday, I have a new computer. I have a new stream. I'll figure out how my mic works. And you can catch Tornado Macaw right here on this channel. He's a cool dude. A little extreme for my tastes, but I hope people find him entertaining. Oh, okay, that was a lot. Crosshair, sorry.
well, made it.
Made it. But thank you for the stream and for the game. We're having a blast, I think. Yeah? Thoughts, feelings?
Yeah, and tomorrow we might die again.
Sure. But, we're going to try not to. That's the plan. Join us all over the weekend for all sorts of streams here. Liz's channel, RPG Clinic. But of course, the Discord is the place for everything if you need to know what's going on. And we even try to keep events of the upcoming streams. That's it for me. I'm gonna go because I need some food before we stream another thing. Actually, do join us on Punch Effect tonight. It's Mass Effect 3. Apparently, we're curing the genophage, so join us for that. Apparently, we'll see how that goes. Anyway, there you go. Thank you all so much. I hope to catch you all later on, and we'll see you next time on Doomed. Bye-bye.